You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Yo. Running late to catch a flight, so I'm speeding down the two-way. About to catch a bag, new drip, I'm popping tags. I got all my haters mad, exes hating on my new bag. Alaskan King Bear, she's 1,500 grams, but I'm still gon' make a mess. Goose pillows with the duvet, I don't hear what you say. You left me when I'm not shit, but love me when I got shit. Ooh, you was big man, you had the wrong one, thinking I'ma kiss ass. I had to quit that, now I'm back up on my step of shit. Up my level, royal precious gift bag. Think of this to get back. Cocky, arrogant, conceited. All that shit was needed. Bounce back completed. Who knew I'd have to make a diss song for you? Who knew I'd have to make a diss song for you? Since you won't be trying to flex, this a diss song to my ex.
That's for you.
Since you won't be trying to flex, this a diss song to my ex. Yeah, I'm getting money and all that shit that you don't care about. Petty Murphy, since you all on IG trying to air me out. My pops died and I ain't getting no phone call from you, nigga. Well, shit, I guess that's one more thing you blaming on the liquor. Ain't no love lost since you said all I wasted was your time. You got roughed up by your ex, but somehow talking crossed the line, and that's fine. I need therapy, right? But you need Theraflu, cause you sick as fuck to think I'd ever be scared of you. Never knew you'd be packing all of that trauma. Tried to be your shoulder, you had to live with all of that drama. Remember you heard a song online called Offense and said I'm immature as shit? Well, that song wasn't about you, love, but this one is. Who knew I'd have to make a diss song for you? Who knew I'd have to make a diss song for you? Since you won't be trying to flex, this a diss song to my ex.
That's for you.
Since you won't be trying to flex, this a diss song to my ex.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
I gotta do it for the click. When I woke up, I knew I was a shit. Yeah, I used to make it flip. And now I'm on planes and my watch don't tick. I had to turn the heat up like I'm cooking up a brick. And the ones who used to know me, they just wishing I was slip. I'm spitting out the barrels and words like a clip. Say it once, got meticulous, working out the mix. Your bitch drive clutch, got it working on the shift. Been about my bucks, working on my chips. And you'll never get a dime, not even when I'm rich. I had a couple demons trying to put me in a ditch. It's crazy where you come from, and people start to judge you. When shit go down, you gon' find out who love you. And yeah, you wasn't there when I was going through the shakes. Now you wanna be here when I'm getting to this cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And now I pray to God that all gangsters go to heaven. I swear my life changed when I was talking to the reverend. And my grandma told me keep my head up and count my blessings. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Send that fire to my email, ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. We just started, y'all.
I swear my life changed when I was talking to the reverend. And my grandma told me keep my head up and count my blessings.
All genres are accepted.
So
Send that fire to my email with ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. Transferred into the 80s. Everybody don't know about your mom.
Medicina.
What?
No matter what you do in life, take it to the top, take it to the top. They don't care. Make you feel like you going nowhere. Now you punch in the air. You're a loser and clouded with fear till you see something rare. Then you do what you need to get there. You have a goal.
Once again, all genres are accepted.
It's the greatest story ever told, ever told, ever told, ever told. Just take it to the top, where you know that you're gonna win.
You gotta. Oh, you sent it already? Cool, cool, cool. I'll let you know exactly when we start. We have about 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes until we officially start.
Be like
I'm saying, but it's in, like, basically right now. We're also on YouTube and Twitch. Actually, no, YouTube and Facebook right now.
Kill the ops, leave the haters alone.
Can't comprehend godly. I am a Bugatti incarnated in a body. I put quality and class in my poverty and raps, that's facts. And that's why I'm gassed up last. That's the problem being fast. Ain't no man can see the flash. A craft unseen and speeding beyond the dreams. Now I can't fall asleep, too wicked when resting beats. Now your fantasy is wishing you ran the streets. If you ain't a fan of me, then forget your gasoline. Cause I'm making my own petrol, never slow, and I won't settle for no seller label. Devils may cry when they get labeled. Come on, this is my game. I kill it, no auto aim. I'm poning noobs, I'm owning you, and all I do is speak my mind in rhymes. I may be from the 80s, sending nothing but facts. I may be out of Hades, how I burn mumble raps. I'm out here doing the dopest, you're down there doing the dope. Your articulation, your kryptonite puffed up on mirrors and smoking. Now you say that you're goated, I say that you're ghosted. They'll never remember your verse, you never wrote it. Why you acting like a medium, that's why your lines are so mid. Xylazine up in the cranium, cause you rappers
1 minute, 14 seconds left, y'all.
Lost tasting numb, hip-hop has gotten COVID. Time for gods to come save you from hell, I told you I'm chosen.
We almost there. We'll give you guys the deets.
Never listen, I know they just fake what they pitching, they always gon' change up. See the shit that I'm spitting, I really be living, it's different, I came up so addicted to the pain and suffering, hopes and wishes never saved the day. Middle finger to the states and government, give a fuck what it's safe to say. Never paid attention to the black and white, my life has just been shades of gray. Tell them keep their distance, if I have to fight, these dudes just gon' get laid to waste. I'm so authentic, try to play it cool, but I know y'all listen. I rap feel, huh, know y'all didn't
Share it up,
time,
hit
try
that
to
like
step
button.
down, know y'all tripping. I'll fold y'all
Second
bitches. Bright night, I'm on pain shit. Masked up and I'm dangerous. This type of shit you can't train for. Daniel son with the crane kick. It's a bright night, I'm on pain shit. Masked up and I'm dangerous. This type of shit you can't train for. Daniel son with the crane kick. Like, whoa. You merely adopted the darkness. Boy, I was born to this. I'm from this shit. The way I be killing these rappers, my name on a wanted list. Don't be so surprised when I pull up, you said that you wanted this. My energy was too fly, they tryna harness it.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey.
DJ Dork Genius.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
Autobots, share the stream.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
All right, big freaking salute. Shout out to everybody freaking tapped in right now. If you're here for the first time, pretty much we are a live music reaction and review show for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. So if you're tapped in right now, yes, you can send your music into my email. It's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. Get your stuff in now. It's first come, first serve. If you do not want to wait in the long line, you can pay to get your records played quicker or get more than one of your records played back to back. We do play one song per artist in the free line, so do try to send your best if you know you're gonna wait any amount of freaking time or whatnot. But if you do want, again, multiple record played or to get played faster, we do have many skip options available. That Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat information.
Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your
And of course, we do giveaways by the end of each episode. If we happen to reach at least 100, 200, or 300 by the end of the show, every 100 that we get, it pretty much triggers a different, you know, type of giveaway, or the giveaway wheel that we do at the end of each stream. Essentially, it makes it either so that each of you guys either get to spin the wheel once, twice, 3, 4 times, 5 times, or get that many times the amount of prize that you win. So there have been times where people have won free skips on a day that we made it to 300, and the thing that they landed on was like 5 free skips, so we had to multiply that times 3. They got 15 skips just in their pocket for songs that they could send at any time, you know, throughout the show and stuff like that. So it is fun. Make sure that you guys are tapped in, followed, subscribe to our stream if you can. We are live also, like I said, on YouTube, and you know what I'm saying, we should be live via Facebook as well. Hold on, let me make sure that one is tapped in with it. I know, like, hold on, let me say test real quick, because I might need to throw that freaking in on the side. But yeah, man, big freaking salute. Let's go ahead and head right into the free line so you guys don't have to wait too long. Last thing I really gotta do is just introduce myself. Of course, man, it's Chris Nonsenze, aka Nonsense is Dork Genius, aka Nonsense, aka Dork Genius, aka your mama's favorite dork, aka your mama's you say every 100 what. So basically, every, like, artists are able to pay to skip the line on the show, right? Again, and like you said, like we said, you can get multiple songs played in a back-to-back fashion, or you know, just things like that. There have been artists who have, you know, many artists have come through on, you know, certain freaking days and will make up to 100, you know what I'm saying, 50, 200, 300 or something freaking like that. On those days, it will trigger giveaways that we will also do for anybody who's in the building, who rides out with us, and or the person who triggers each specific giveaway and stuff like that. So when you guys want to win those potential, you know, free skips, free interviews, free beats, free mixes and masters, merch, and more, we do many things on the freaking show. You know, that's sort of one of those things. And skips are the thing that pretty much counts for towards that. What up, Fresh? There's a Monte, what's freaking popping? You know what I'm saying? Keynote back in the cuz. All right, I think that's it. Only other housekeeping is don't send anything that's on the radio. Don't send anything that is radio related. So don't rap to a Kendrick or Drake beat and send that to the show. Also, do not send us a Kendrick or Drake song. You know what I'm saying? Just replace Kendrick and Drake with any other artist who's already been out there, who has a record deal. Don't send that. Don't send you rapping to their production or instrumentals. Like, you got to be remixing it in, you know, some type of way. One of the things that I love to do is, if I'm gonna remix an artist's song, I want it to be different than everybody else would do. Instead of just rapping to the instrumental, I'm gonna take the beat, I'm gonna chop it up, I'm gonna change the speed, add some drums, you know what I'm saying? Make it unique within that, and that way it you know, becomes a little bit more sought after. All right, let me go ahead and get. Sorry about that. Let me. I gotta apparently refresh the email over here. Let me see. Gotta figure out a way for it to just automatically go back and log in to that. All right. Sorry, let me move this and we'll get right to the line. As soon as I can reload the email. All right, there. Load that page. Hey, when that happens, like right when I start some ish, man. All right, let me get in here with this. Come on. Also turn this down. Turn this down. All right, let me see where we are at. I appreciate y'all patience. Okay, Kino, you are first up. And you said, everybody, let's party. All right, so we rate music on a 1 to 10 scale and give constructive criticism on each record, whether or not you like or hate it. Just give as many details onto why, you know, you do feel any type of freaking way. If you love something enough to want to hear it again, just hashtag run it back or run that back. If I see enough people, I'll usually hit that button. And then on the opposite side, if you're like, nah, fan, that ain't it, in any vicinity, you know, the mix can be freaking crazy. The artist isn't doing enough. Maybe it feels like they're not even on the same beat that they're rapping on or some shit like that. Like, y'all know it when y'all hear it. Hashtag Dorky don't play that. We'll usually cut a record, you know, a little bit early, and you'll hear one of many cutaways.
When these rappers try to make a clever song, no matter what they do, we'll never get along. They think the COVID now will never share a bone. I've been trying to fix the rap game for the longest. I ain't gonna lie, man, your rap's really garbage. Speak what's on my mind, cause I'm actually honest. You feel this in your eye and your back and your arm check. I got shaved right a well.
All right, let me freaking get it in. All right, Kino, let's see what you got. Turn this on.
Oh, yeah.
I see you, Script.
Going down tonight.
Oh, yeah. Script sent a skip.
Everybody in here, too. Look at the ladies. I'm about to do my thing. Guess who's in the house? Critical when I'm about to turn this party out. I'm a gangster, throw your hands in the air. And I'm a lady, wave your arms like you just don't care. Go, can the party in tonight. First, move to the bar, grab some hand and ice. Next, hit the Soul Train line. And I ain't know for really dancing, dog, I ain't gon' lie. Shoot, but I'ma do this like it's 1999. Put on my drink way up to the sky. If the GJ cool, everything will be smooth. That way, we can do it any way we want to. That's how I like it. Yeah, when it dance for a pack. Nobody on the wall and nobody in the back. It don't matter, dog, nigga, if you white or black. We all came to party, now let's get it started. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's party. Let's get it started. Y'all gonna grab somebody. Grab somebody. Ain't no party if we all don't party, y'all. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's party. Let's get it started.
What up, Stevie Bridget?
Come on, grab somebody. Ain't no party if we all don't party. Now where my dogs at? Is you with me? If you are, think I'm have a drink with me. I got 50 on the bottle, plus a bit more cash. If you don't mind, tell the tip to put some ice in my glass. Yeah, I'm about to do my thing. And find somebody out here who wanna hang. Left foot in, right foot out. Got a girl by the waist, that's what I'm talking about. Can't nobody tell me nothing, and I ain't even front. I feel good cause I've been out here smoking with my cousin. I'm between two women, better known as a cookie. They think I couldn't hang till they watch me boogie. That's how I like it, especially when the dance floor packed. Nobody on the wall and nobody on the back. It don't really matter, dog, if you white or black. We all came to party, now let's get it started. Now come on, everybody. Come on.
Like it's a party record.
Let's get it started. Y'all gonna grab somebody. Grab somebody. Ain't no party if we all don't party, y'all. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's party. Let's get it started. Come on, grab somebody. Ain't no party if we all don't party.
How the freaking feel about the record? Do you like it? Do you really want to wreck it? Do you freaking want to pick shot of picking you? Whatever. Stop. I had to stop because I fell off. There's a little time where I said something but felt false. Listen to the time tip with the guilt off and the guilt off. Yeah, this is not even my type of.
Now come on,
no!
Come on, let's party.
Now, this is the one you choose, huh?
Grab somebody. Grab somebody. Ain't no party if we all don't party, y'all. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's party. Let's get it started. Scared, gonna grab somebody. Come on.
I wonder what Mr. Fresh will sound like on this. I wonder what Mr. Fresh will sound like on that with you melodically. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to record. Appreciate that overall time. Feels like something that would be your kind of party record, you know what I'm saying? Something that's just like a feel good, you know, good time kind of situation. I always like that. Like, no matter what kind of song you're hopping on, you always have like a concept, a story that you essentially want to be able to tell through. And you know, you're still consistent, you know, throughout that. People will feel like you have like an old school sort of like sound and feel, and you know, like I still appreciate that from you, because there will still people who, you know, want that sound and feel. It really just takes the right, you know, marketing with you know, each record. And I feel like, right, like I've heard enough of your stuff to sort of like, you know, just get a good taste of who you are as an artist and a person. I also feel like you should maybe look into like animated videos. I still want to see actual music videos, you know, for your stuff or whatnot. You're one of the many artists that make like millions of songs and then like, you know, rarely, you know, videos. And I want to talk, right? Because I have one and I'm still trying to figure out which ones that I want to do. Yours, all of the ones that I've heard from you would be far much easier than mine, because I'm always thinking about like the animated nature of like everything that I'm talking about and wanting to bring, you know, those elements, you know what I'm saying, to life. With you know, you really just have to kind of have situations, bring people to, you know, some kind of gatherings, you know what I'm saying, parties, and you know, just kind of freaking do that. Then Keno said, yeah, my performance track. What's your set list? What is your set list like, essentially, for between like new and old songs, you know what I'm saying? What do you freaking have there? Appreciate y'all over on the TikTok and YouTube and Facebook side. Hold on, I'm still trying to double, triple check that freaking as well. But hold on, let me see. Let me see. We got a 3-song skip coming up right now from Scripts, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Make sure you guys are freaking sharing and liking the stream, and you know, let us know what you think about each record. These might be videos or beats.
Searching for the master sword. You guys are really bad at spitting rhymes, and you ain't real and have no skills, and so I mastered yours. I could have been killed running past a horde of zombies when I crashed the card and smashed it, blasted 4 magic doors. And man, you know how all these bastards are. I'm like Aladdin when he traps Jabbar inside a lamp for acting hard, when all he had to do was spit a rap or just beatbox to go distract the guards. I got 100 rupees planted on my MasterCard. Don't make me chase a chicken, take it, make it, take a listen to my new mixtape and mention it to other raven pigeons. I'll take a sword and stick it into any dude who's out there pillaging and raping women. Don't make me make you come up missing, cause that ain't the mission. I used to date this fat girl who I brought home one time, but then she up and ate the kitchen. I used to feel safer around cops until somehow we all became the victim. Now let me try and paint the vision.
Alright, these 3 should be from Scripts. Oh, I forgot to remove the one from yesterday. Hold on. Resetting. All right, there we go. And let's see what the first of today's contestants are, of course. Again, could be songs or freaking beats. He didn't really specify otherwise in the, you know, subject line or anything like that. So yeah. This one's called Wu-Tang. This one is called Wu-Tang. this one is called. One's called Wu-Tang. Oh my god, like what the heck was that, man? I'm about to throw my mom into a freaking batter ass hit. Matter of fact, I don't even know what the hell I'ma do with this beat. I'm about to smash it. That shit freaking scared the shit out of me. And I don't even know what I'm gonna go do on this beat. But I'm randomly freaking trying to go rap. A lot of people like hopefully won't right now think that I'm whack. But I'm randomly trying to bust shit. Oh my goodness, man, this shit's disgusting. I like this and don't know what the hell I'm about to say, but what would you do if the cops bustin'? Matter of fact, I don't even know what the hell to do, but I'm leaving your beat so swole. Let me also write the full name, cause a lot of people don't really know if I'm a sing. Hold on, let me actually, cause I keep focusing on trying to write your name and I keep freestyling. Listen, that freaking electric that part keeps doing this noise and it throws me off. I like the energy with this one. What up, kid? Came in, came back out and changed ya. Do you have two? You have two accounts with either the same name or did you just change it? You change it, take it, when it tape it. If you're naked, you don't know what the hell you're gonna do with the whole freaking shit. And you always telling me I'ma break shit. Everybody don't know nothing about Clay Aiken, but also up in the morning you gonna eat some bacon. This is a beat that is kind of like too fast, and I don't even know what to do fast or to move fast. It does have that like Wu-Tang. Like if Rufus was gonna do a record with you know, some Wu-Tang affiliated, you know, kind of shit, that's what I would picture. That's what I would picture. Matter of fact, I don't even know what to do, but man, on this shit, man, I'm a disher. It's not.
Hey, I don't know what you gonna do with this now. A lot of your fools, you don't know that you're our bitch now. Oh.
You gotta have some chick now. Matter of fact, you know what, dog, go stick down. People always tell me I don't know how to rip down. Biff down, dick down, man, to go dick down. You freaking got the, there was hammer stuck in the trash can and there's no way that it's gonna get lifted out. If you don't know how to freaking do that shit, how the fuck you gonna do that, man?
What'd you say? It's coming, shit happened, but I'm back now. Can I say that's what's up? This is the first of 3 beats. All right. So, again, shout out to freaking Scripts on that first one. I think, you know, it's something that I would definitely be able to write to, get in there and do something freaking dope. I do see it as something you can get a few artists, you know, on. And definitely that sort of half and half rapper, you know, actual kind of singer in that very almost jazz, you know, R&B, soul, you know, kind of freaking joint or whatnot. Like I would love to hear another artist, you know what I'm saying, take that or whatnot. Because I'm not kidding on there and doing that freaking shit or whatnot. I'm always able to manipulate my voice to sort of like sound like shit just to get the idea of like the things that I kind of freaking hear on there. And again, like I said, there's an artist that he does work with from time to time who goes by Rufus. Essentially sounds like this.
No secret indictments.
My Spanish connect, put me your
Kinda like niggas getting money in the town, I like it.
Hold on, let me play something more.
Feeling is uncanny, cause these two do come in handy. I got caught, they jammy. Hot up in this kitchen, I'm still whipping Gordon Ramsay, hand to hand and flipping pitches and shit. I'm spitting, deserves a Grammy.
So anyways, with him, essentially a lot. There are a lot of different records I have heard from him, as well as rapper. Hold on. Do I have this artist right here?
You ain't gotta gas me, boy. How about a crooked cop? Yeah, putting packs on niggas, beating up white people, coming through the tax you niggas, a semi-truck drug. Coolers in the pool of sharks. Yeah. When blood in the water, the starters are. I'm rap, I'm stick, nigga. I'm a mean nigga.
Point is, I can hear them on that and anybody from Wu-Tang essentially. So if that's what you were going for. There you goes. There you goes. I do gotta work on an listen, I request, because what I do want to do, I want to try, and man, I might have to freaking push it or whatnot. I want to try to drop something by 420 this freaking month or whatnot, man. It's been by next year, I plan to have an album by April Fool's Day, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to try to make it an annual thing for an April Fool's Day album, something near Halloween. I have yet to do any kind of Christmas album thing, but I feel like people would enjoy something if I were to do that. And 420 for freaking sure, though. So if I can get things that'll knock that down, that'll be freaking
Second beat.
What up, Mario?
Only the skip line. We have a 3-song back to back right now. This is song number 2. Matter of fact, I don't know what is wrong with your food, but a lot of people know that. I don't know if your mom's really cool, but man, I'm about to hop in the pool. I can rap to this, but this thing is still screaming. But there's a lot of time, man, I'm getting beamed up into a UFO. People be like, dog, is it cool to flow? You could go freaking into a place, and matter of fact, I'ma throw a pie right into your face. People randomly spit. I'm about to see somebody poop on the floor and stand on this shit. I don't know why I rap like this. Just don't ask my mom why the hell I slap my. At nighttime, people wanna write rhymes. I don't know what the hell I'ma freaking do, but I like my flow. I go in a lot of places. I used to like cool peak chicks with a lot of braces. Cool what chicks? Feel like somebody's on fire and shit.
That part's gonna
hip hop. This not what you thought. There's a lot of beats that I bought. If you saw out freaking anything is sore, people also there is no way he's a dork. But listen, if you hear me and watch me every day, you'll know all the stupid shit I say is something that's in my mind when I'm rhyming it. People I don't know what I'm doing all the time, but it's freaking cool when I know that every day I don't know, somehow maybe even surviving shit. What the hell's on my mind and shit? You can read the line and shit. Nah, but when I really try to make sure that there's a beat like this that I can light up. Hopefully you said something dope and shit, cause I don't say hip hop, I know what to do with that. Well, I would love to hear you on some shit like this, you know. GV2. So I should let one rock for the people. How y'all feel about this beat right here? How y'all feel about this beat? Put freaking all your shoes on, freaking right now when they crispy. Freestyling to this beat, freaking you know that I don't know right now and you miss me. Let me start. Alright. Nice. Alright. That's beat number 2. These are produced by Daniel Scripps with a Z. At this and that one right there, you know what I'm saying, has that classic Rockefeller feel. You could hear a Jay-Z with Rick Ross, and Ye, which would be, a classic kind of record. I mean, it's when just none of the craziness was going on right in the industry, and just we had so many artists that could interlink and collab, you know what I'm saying, together in that matter. We've had the best music, I think, through that era where Kanye was with Rockefeller,
when Swiss Beats, Rough Riders, DMX, you know what I'm saying, Locks, you know what I mean? Like we had great combinations of artists that allowed, you know, certain just like overall feels to freaking shine. In terms of a sampled beat, I appreciate that, you know, the drums and everything hit hard or whatnot. There are certain artists that are going to get distracted by the screaming, and others who will completely be able to ignore that and, you know, get their raps in, essentially figuring over that and stuff like that. There's still a part of me that maybe wants part of it to be like filtered at certain points, you know what I'm saying, where you just add like a certain filter over it, sort of like making it sound like a phone effect or something like that. Just something that adds a different effect at different times, that delay and stuff like that. I do like that you follow the structure of, you know, switching it up within the you know, every like fourth bar and stuff like that. What do you say? Do song remixes count? So don't send remixes to the show unless, all right, here's the freaking thing. Don't send remixes to the show. Like if you're just rapping on, I basically said it as easy as this earlier. If you're just rapping on a Drake or Kendrick beat, don't send that to the show, right? If you're rapping on a Drake or Kendrick beat, but a producer has flipped it in a certain way, like, you know, sampled it and then like added drums, changed the speed, changed the tone, like it has to be very much freaking different. If it's the same instrumental to the algorithm of certain lives that we're on right now, they look at it like we're just playing the song, you know what I'm saying? And I can give you another good example, right? We had an artist who, you know, sampled Luther Vandross, you know, way before I heard the Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, that everybody you know, knows freaking today, right? Of course, if you watched The Wood, you would have known that Luther Vandross song anyway before. But this artist sampled a different song from Luther. And in the beginning of the song, they basically just have the song playing for about like 5 seconds or something like that. Then it jumps into the actual record or whatnot. Again, the algorithm picked that up and then just kind of like blocked that specific episode that we freaking had or whatnot, right? Because they looked at it like we were just playing Luther Vandross's song. And like, you know, you gotta watch sort of like what you do depending on the sample and sort of like what they do. And yeah, same beat remix is a no, but and I can say it's like I tried sampling the Black Panther soundtrack on stream. That messed it up as well. We got cut immediately, like on Facebook. Let me see. One more. Then we should be back in the free line. Once again, I appreciate y'all patience. If you're new to the show,
be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
We play all genres, and as you can see right now, we do play producers.
Scripts.
He's giving like a good time on these freaking as well. This one's called Dedication. Let's see where this one goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to see where it's going.
Homie, I got the power. Right about now, though, the drums need to be louder. You need to pick them all up, and people like, I don't like any of the music y'all send to the show, homie, y'all suck. Like, nah, man, people like to do a lot of shit, and if, like, you have a bad song, please not gon' quit, like, don't do that. People be like, bro, you in my way, like, can you move back? I'm really just trying to spit a smooth rap, but people also knew that when they come to the show, there's a lot of ways you can get up in the booty hole of a freaking song and shit. Hopefully that's something that you don't think about too much, and you will get along with it. And people also know that there are artists who have way more power than me, so they will always spit the strongest shit. All of y'all know where the hell to go.
I have never really ever been to Mexico, but it's right a freaking round the corner. Listen, you could go way, way south of the border. If you go to an arcade, you need way more than a quarter. Listen, I can tell your daughter, do you have some water so I can freaking drink it? And people also know that there's no way that you can get superpowers from a trinket. But if you freaking can, then put it in my hand and I'm getting in the van. And I also don't know. I'm gonna stop it. And also shout out to all the people today that really ain't toxic, cause I like it. The best one, I like the structure. You don't like that one dude because a lot of times he freaking saw that there was a structure. I don't know what's happening, but I want to be telling you that when you see a chick freaking listen, say hi to her. Don't immediately start grabbing her butt. What am I talking about? What do you say if so? How do y'all feel about this one? I like the structure of this one, but I want the drums to hit a little bit harder. That's my only thing. Also, who the hell could you hear on this? You gotta make sure that you beat on this. Matter of fact, y'all know that y'all spit to, I don't know, jiu-jitsu. That's not how you even say that. People freaking want to listen to this beat and lay back. I don't even know how the hell that you would say that I ain't whack by half of the shit that I would say, but I don't know what I'm gonna say, yeah. This is definitely a storytelling Lupe Fiasco and J. Cole.
Lupe Fiasco, Busta Rhymes randomly popping up on the thing, and I know that ever y'all standing me. Kind of out of Kennedy, kind of sick with the penalty. Kind of around battle me, man. You all spinning battery. Come on, always battle me. Battle me. You know what I mean? Maybe Ludacris.
So dedication. All right, as I said, with that one, with the drums, to come up a little bit more, but I love the sample, love the overall, structure. Perfect for getting in there and doing some, storytelling. Gives you more time to sort of think in terms of freestyle. But you know what? Anytime I do end up freestyling on a freaking record, what I want to remind artists about is, we're in this era where there are a lot of artists who will legit kind of freestyle their songs. I don't recommend it, right? I still recommend being structured, professional. Freestyling is fun when it's a live kind of situation. But as a record, when we're really trying to put out things that we really want to say with a project, an album, and the songs that go within that, I feel it needs a focus. And some artists can still stay completely on, off top, and have a chorus and everything that'll come to them, right? But for those who can't, right? You gotta basically realize, listen, make sure that the song feels structured. If anyone feels like you are freestyling, for a lot of people it will fall apart or whatnot. So while I do it on the freaking show, anytime I'm gonna hop on records or beats or anything with or from you guys, I am going to write and make sure that I'm thinking of every single thing that the beat possibly reminds me of and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm saying, man, rate those in the chat if you have a favorite out of the three, let them know and stuff like that. Just a small freaking recap. Wu-Tang was the first one, right? Wu-Tang was the first one. We had Dedication, which of course we just got through right now. Then there was Conway before that. We're going to go ahead and hop back into the free line right now.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
And also, happy Friday, y'all.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn.
Thursday. Happy Thursday, y'all.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn. I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
All right, here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. You are up next. Let's go ahead and put you on in. It's just gonna let me drag and drop. Is this going to let me drag and drop, mister? We shall freaking see. What up, JQX? Oh yeah.
I was gonna sleep in late.
I gotta accept the thing for the thing, man. Thanks for the quick reminder. This is not the song. I promise you. Hold on. They actually used they used that song for like a Puma ad, man. That's crazy. All right, hold on. But hey, look, you know what's good about that is it's a reminder when we talk about sync licensing of, you know, the many places that your songs can always be used or whatnot. Y'all know how old that song is, right? Like that song from freaking Afro Man. Let me actually go freaking look into it that, right? What year? What the freak? Did Afro Man? Because I got high. That's all I'm gonna put. Where did my mouse fell on the freaking floor? Hold on. All right. So that came out it was in 2000, right? So essentially a long ass time. So from that for that to still be able to be used, you know, and in all places, a Puma ad where just a woman is like running to the top of a mountain, right? It has nothing to do with, you know, with Mary Jane, quote unquote, and you know, it shows you the many places that a song can be used, you know, if you have a nice concept, a nice sound. But that's crazy.
Turned his back on Hulk Hogan.
Ronnie, what up?
He is Sid Justice.
Ronnie Bars, what's good?
Can't be chatty petty when it come to criminality. That behavior real nasty. Keep him far from me, that's a character flaw. Lying on a king, you could call him Scar. Wanna act hard, but it's just a mirage. Should've made a band in the garage, but nah, you wanna come and trap with the big dogs. 6 hour on a band, say Ralph Lauren, your best bet, back off him. Put a bomb on your apartment.
You guys end up sending galaxies and stuff like that, let me know. Just because those are skips.
Who could do a subtle, might put poison in the butter. Now his boys start to wonder, somebody gonna come for him. Now they gotta stick together like the 4 horsemen. Permanent sleep when I catch 3 snoring. Let the richest one live and extort them. My mind so morbid. At the same time, life peachy, like I'm raised out in Georgia. Can't compare goldfish to the orcas. They don't live in this deeper water. Luna came with the bomb and I wrote another mortar. Be careful, you can get hurt. See, everyone saying it's a sport. Don't be the next career that get cut short.
Peace, Mike G. Here's Johnny. Peace, Luna. Black Cruiser shit.
It's a very different record
for him. I've been the best, he never been a threat. Can't stand him like Mr. Les. My price will rise like biscuit bread. I'll turn beef into brisket shred. Flip his head, tell him quit front. See Psycho Sid turn to Sid Justice. We was kids hustling. Difference is I ain't tell the pigs nothing. Big blood and sipping up a fish onion. Water lock it up like grits clumping. Crack fork hook in the fish son. Cynthia Wham got the strip jumping. Full script cuff in the rib plunging. Y'all didn't twist nothing, didn't sit nothing. Just snitches bluffing. Told on your big cousin. Could've been none, get punished. In the paddy wagon, cuff wrist rubbing. Red on your head, get your wig funded. Bread on your hand, get your wig funded. Black cool's a shit. Stop snitching. Florida to Tennessee. Peace to Luna, Mike G.
Back in the door.
But then, you know that the friendship that... Hey, shut your stinking mouth! Cause it's simple! I don't care about you or that fat leg Hulk Hogan and your friendship! And I don't care if you have one stinking friend out here either! But I want to do you a favor.
What is happening with the back half? There's a lot of times where a lot of freaking people want to joke, but they can't laugh at the whole shit. Oh shit, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I like this. But right now with this song, man, I really don't quit. All right. Bruh. So, that was Psycho Sid, the Psycho Sid to Sid Justice.
Since you're new to H&R Block, we'll go through your tracks.
Come on, man! Featuring Mike G, the writer. And, you know what I'm saying? A shout out to Here's Johnny as well. It was very much, you know what I'm saying? I always, like, await Here's Johnny's part to see, like, what he's going to do. Because always he's, you know, usually the bread and butter with that. He always has the most energy, you know, and is, you know, always like very apparent, you know, on the track. I will say, man, because again, lately I've been hearing you on things that keep feeling like a little bit further beyond something I would hear you on. Last one, I thought you did a really good job. This one, it slightly felt like you were struggling just for a little bit in terms of like the timing on a certain part. But you know, for a certain section you were, you know what I'm saying, sliding in time wise. You know, word wise you always get in there with the right lyrics, so I didn't have a problem freaking there. But just the placement of words and stuff like that. You said do that, do the worm. What to that? Brung, what up, dog? Long time no see. Do you do? Let me see. And lastly, I don't know what the time was on that, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too freaking crazy and stuff like that. And often you tend to do abstract records, you know, the voice place. Let me see. So wait, what are you doing this with? You on your calendar. How do I'm trying to do two things at once. Let me leave this here and then open a different email. Shout out to everybody in the freaking chat. I forgot that I can come over here.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get the email. Go back in. When I'm back in it, man, a napkin is sticking right in your face, and then I'm wiping it back of the. All right, Oreo. Oreo, I got you. A lot of times you know what I wanna. Hold on. My gosh, man. Okay, let's do that. And I'm just gonna click it because trying to drag and drop and then do the thing sometimes. So I gotta close some of these windows as is. I got too much ish open. You also call this Untitled. If you got a name for it, let us know. This is Oreo.
Hey, stepping on these brothers, but this ain't Assassin's Creed. My girl a new addition, yeah, my ex, she gotta leave. The money ain't an option, yeah, it's something that I need. When I pop up on your track, your homeboy begging on his knees. Hit the road, Jack, yeah, that's something you should do. I'm really going up, I'm number one, no clues. And if you tryna play with me, I know you gonna lose. Like how the hell a brother talking now, he just keep moving all that booze. My family and my friends, that's something I would never hold out. I pop out on the bands, I flex on brothers just to play around. After I release that track, you know you not gonna make sound. I'm writing more and more, yeah, I ain't got to go 100 rounds. She say that I be toxic, nah girl, who the hell are you? Moving silent, moving stealthy, I ain't never been a fool. Holy moly, pulling out that poly, move like roly-oly. Bringing up this paper, money flying, but it isn't holy. You should just shot at that girl, yeah, she blocking it just like a goalie. And you better get your money up, too many brothers moving slow. I'm really getting money, I might pull up in a Corvette. These rhymes ain't coming easy, I ain't even gonna break sweat. You posted, he came back, now look bro, yeah, I ain't never left. I'm black and I got money, I ain't gotta do no petty theft. Lyrics coming fast, my lungs are done, I might run out of breath. Yeah, I wrote a slow song, yeah, I had to get disgusted. When I talk to your girl, all she do is laugh and yes, she blushing. If you disrespecting me, there ain't gonna be no more discussion. Yeah, I need to get my favor when I come back, like why you want it? My last song was a banger, this one gonna be even better. My money long, my heart is cold, it don't matter the weather. People speaking on my name like some goofies on a tether. And my outfit's always clean, now I ain't wearing all that leather. Yeah, hey, wearing all that leather. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Hey, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Hey, don't you come back, you goofy. Hit the road, Jack.
At least you acknowledge the thing, man. What happened? Like randomly skipped and shit. All right.
I flex on brothers just to play around. After I release that track, you know you not gonna make sound. I'm writing more and more, yeah, I ain't got to go 100 rounds. She say that I be toxic, nah girl, who the hell are you? Moving side.
Okay, let me give you some accolades here. I appreciate your energy on this record, right? You don't sound like you're bored and shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're actually kind of performing it, right? It doesn't sound like you're punching in every bar and stuff like that. Like I usually hear artists in, you know, this genre doing exactly that. I feel like I've heard this beat, maybe either this beat or a few people have sampled that same, you know, same thing or whatnot. But you know, I always tend to, you know, just tell artists, if you have a record that samples, you know, maybe a known song and stuff like that, right? Always try to acknowledge it in some way, right? You know what I'm saying? Play along with the words that are happening in the freaking chorus. Like, you know, he played around, you know what I'm saying, at some point in the record. In most cases, you know, especially if it's like an Aaliyah record or a Michael Jackson or, you know, something that's sampling a theme song from like a show or something like that. Always use as many references as possible to, you know, that song, that artist and stuff like that. Especially if that artist is still alive, because in most cases, if the record gets big and, you know, it will always come across that person's desk, and they'll ask about it, like how they feel about, you know, how so and so sampled their record and you know, did the thing, and you want them to be honored, right? You want them to be honored. I always find the best way to do that is somewhat making sure that the record pays homage to whatever the thing is, right? So if you know, like, again, someone maybe like made a beat for you and you know, they're sampling, like, you know, specific video game or something like that, again, figure out what game that is, and then like try to make as, you know, try to still make a song you would make, but referencing certain elements of that game and stuff like that. The fans of the game will literally support, you know, you if it's good enough. They will make sure they champion it. Every time they're thinking about the game, playing the game, they may throw your song on. Like, it's that kind of situation. And so think about it like that when it comes to you know, the other records. In this case, man, I'm really trying to remember the movie the movie that had, really played this song. I think it was something with like John Candy or something like that. And I almost feel like, man, making a music video or just something like using certain shots from the film. I'm trying to I need to figure out exactly. As a matter of fact, you see, hold on. Let me see how good Google is real quick. What movies, hold on. What famous movies played the song Hit the Road Jack? All right, you know what I'm saying? See, this how you do that. This how you do that right here, man. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna look at man, all these different freaking years and stuff like that. The Fisher King, Cha Cha Real Smooth, Freedom on My Mind. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what Marvelous Miss Maisel, Saturday Night Live, The Simpsons. Nope. Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Damn. And that was in 1989. Really? What? What did they do? Fatherhood in 1993. Nah, there was something else. Hold on. More songs from HR. Nope. Are there any covers as well? Because there were different versions that were used. I'm trying to figure out the exact one that I was thinking about though. And he said, let me know. That's a good idea, man. Again, I'm trying to see. I know it was definitely more than that, but I need to figure out what version that I freaking heard and stuff like that. Like, was it Ray Charles's or was it something? Because I remember something a little bit more freaking high pitched or whatnot. But we'll look into it later or whatnot, just so I can make sure I get back in, the line. Let me go over here to the YouTube side and stuff like that. What up, Plex? Pop. How did you get your name to be a different color and so like that? Over there on Twitch, sadly his name is like yellow. Hold on, T Stewie, we got you up next. Thank you for the gift, BT. What up? Welcome to the show. If you have I told you lately to send your song to my email, that's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com so we can play your song. Let's go.
Know you wanna see the world shine like a pearl. Yeah, diamonds on my turf. Yeah, melting diamonds, let it burn. Yeah, I'ma burn your life and make my world. Pop the 12 and pop the earth. Yeah. Put the diamonds in on me. Need more vices. I don't need advice. We in the crisis. We see no see hydraulics. Yeah, your life is in crisis. Your mind.
Listen, this is what AI should really sound like.
No up, I'm lavish. Parked outside the bay. Looking for love, looking for bait. Yeah, when you see this lifestyle, I'ma put your whole toes in it. But she better off dead. She can talk to her, but she can't talk to it. She never be talking to me. Goddamn the big 1-3. Goddamn them swirl inside of my head. I could never make it see my dream. I'd rather be going all over the broken up key than a stolen key. But then yet again, mine's also got stolen. That's why I'm broken and weak. Goddamn stay Cuban leak. Got a big bloody crib, gotta serve a feast. Gotta wipe the hands of a sinful beast. Causing all destruction in my world. You stole your soul just for her, but I got diamonds on my turf. Yeah, melting diamonds, let it burn. Yeah, I'ma burn your life and make my world. Yeah, I'ma pop the 12 and pop the earth. Yeah, put the diamonds in on me. Need more vices. I don't need advice. We in crisis, we see no see hydraulics. Yeah, your life is in crisis. Your mind not up, I'm lavish. Parked outside the bay, looking for love, looking for bait. Yeah.
When I'm up in the night back in the jiggle all the time, where I don't know what I'ma do, but you know what? Like every day, rapping quick picking, everybody be telling me, you know what? This be ready, you gotta be slapping.
It's something I would like to write to though.
I would like to write you. People that don't like you from afar, man, they gon' snipe you. There's a lot of time where people are thinking, figure out ways they can like go and like maybe go hit your wife too. People like to make sure they get on top of the Eiffel.
I really like that beat, bro. I'm half and half with the vocals, right? Because it is very digital, right? It is very much, you know what I'm saying, full on, robotic. You know, we can tell it's a real. It's not an AI situation or whatnot. But I think, and the thing that people hate about AI is that AI is a robot, right? Is digital, but sounds like, you know, as human as possible, right? But you can still hear those small, tiny essences of, you know, digital, you know, robotic, you know, this and stuff like that. When it comes to humans and then us, like getting in there and trying to purposely sound like robots, like on the complete opposite side, it always feels like slightly weird depending on what type of music that you're trying to make. And like I can't. Like there's part of me that like to a certain extent I do have to accept it, right? Because there are artists, and I can't remember off freaking top, but hold on, I'm trying to think of who did the, hold on, let me, like, because I need to name them first. I need to name them first. My friends, hurry up. So like Daft Punk, right? There's like Daft Punk. There are certain people who, you know, their whole thing has been the vocals are very much a digital sound, right? Zapp and Roger also had, you know, that sort of, but the difference is, as I said, in most situations, right? We know that there's an actual person behind the vocals, and in each situation there's a little bit more work that is usually done, right? With Zapp and Roger, the thing that they use, you actually have to put a tube in your mouth and then play the chords of the melodies that you're singing while you're actually doing the freaking song or whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I wanna be your man. You know what I'm saying? Or what? All the notes. You know what I'm saying? Computer love. You know what I'm saying? All the things that you hear when you hear that sound. You know what I'm saying? Goes into that. When it comes to like auto tune and anything in that nature, you know, it's mostly just throwing the effect over the vocals that are, you know what I'm saying, there. In some cases, artists are performing them, you know, with the effect on live so they can hear it while they're freaking doing it. But in this case, I do feel like I'm always thinking about how you guys are going to perform things, right? If we're only talking soundtrack, you know, situations where like the songs used for like a moment in a movie and stuff like that, like, you know, it's fine. Do I want to see it performed with that same like voice and stuff like that? I'm still trying to mentally, you know, figure that out or whatnot. BT said just sent Big Dog and stuff like that. I don't know why, and for like I read it as just sent a Big Dog or something like that. It's like, damn, man, we review music, not pets, bro. Let me see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Also, Plex says in submission or whatnot. Hold up. I gotta do the classic. Plex. Let me stop. You said was going in like a Travis Scott style and something like that. I see you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what would be dope though? You know what would be really dope? I'm gonna tell you this right figure now. Going in like a T Stewie style. Cause like we're in this era right now where I'll tell you the difference between like being an artist in like the 90s versus, we'll just say like today, because like in 2000s I think it's always been like half and half, but in the 90s, ouch, in the 90s every single artist had to be original, or else you people wouldn't listen. They'd make fun of you. You'd be like blacklisted, blackballed, and you know, kind of joked about, right? So every, like, you gotta think about like, put that in your mind real quick, right? And then factor in that with every one artist also came the label that they were behind and artists that they then co-signed to, right? So we had DMX and then the Rough Riders and everybody like the Locks and Eve and Dragon and everybody. And then the Locks themselves, right, eventually had D Block and got J Hood and certain freaking artists or whatnot. Like, you know, it always trickles down eventually to each thing, right? Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying, with Jay, So Def. We can go down the freaking roads or whatnot. But the importance of being original was always there. And even within the camps, you didn't have two artists who sounded alike. Chris and Neef of Rockefeller, right? You know, the Young Gunners. Like, they essentially both sounded different. We're in the same group. Jay-Z sounded different. Memphis Bleak, Beanie Siegel, you know what I'm saying, Emil, freaking Freeway. They all have their own sounds to where, like, if they're all on the same track, you know who's who. And, you know, that was always appreciated, you know, throughout, you know, much of the culture. And if we were going to take any influence at all from another artist, like, it had to be like 10%, if at best or whatnot, right? And even if it came to like, oh, I want to make that type of song, it had to be one, not a whole album, not like let me feed off of the whole style and stuff like that. So while today we have like 90% of artists who may be like a Drake influence artist or, you know, this or that, it's like, remember that, like, remember all the artists that you guys are often like, oh, let me be like that, right? They're them, right? So you can essentially do the same thing for yourself. Figure out what you can do for you, so you have your own style completely, and then you become that sought after thing. Essentially, like, the best way to look at it is like, what is your type beat? If we're gonna go out there and like and rap to anything, right? And we need to stop rapping to other artists' type beats and figure out what our type beat is and get a producer that can, you know, really feed into that energy and stuff like that. I'll say, you know, an artist who's not in the building freaking right now or whatnot, and I will give him, you know, props or whatnot, Mike Sense. You know, one thing about him is he's always been consistent with like 99% of the tracks that he sends to the show. I always feel like it's a beat that he specifically would rap to. I don't think about other specific artists or nothing like that. Oh, it sounds like a so-and-so type beat. Like, it's a him type beat. So I know that it's possible. Meanwhile, there's also your ability to be universal. You might be one of those artists as well that, like, you could hop into every different lane and like adapt essentially. Lil Pimp Square is really good at freaking that or whatnot. I can pull up some of his shit just to show y'all. I love giving an example. I love using this show a little bit as a class, okay? Because I feel like we can all learn from each other. Okay, all right. So hold on real quick, man. I'll use Pimp as the thing because I feel like when it comes to versatility, right? You want something that's in that okay, today a little bit of a bop, you know what I'm saying, sort of lane. You got him with this. You got him.
Stay safe from all your questions, I won't sign that dotted line. Really been hardly stepping, don't care if you on your grind. I guess that's part of essence, fuck you, cause I gotta shine. I'll give my all to get it, don't care if I'm on the line. Taking a step, she's breaking your neck, you already know. She said I'm the best when we have sex, I'm just trying to go.
So again, watch how he adapts to each thing real quick. I'm gonna show y'all.
I came in to flex, so taking a death whenever I'm home. She tryna kill
kill my body. Down low, soon I'll be rich like Roddy. Took still just to build my hobby. Different and still to my will ain't a hobby. I want my money, go write up a check. You as a goalie, that's kind of a stretch. I expect you to go pick up the phone whenever it is my time to collect. Like, is you getting the message? Push her back and forth like we playing tennis. I'm money talking, so just give it a second to run up in heaven. Aim at your mother, your brother, your sister, and all the tenants. They gotta be reppin'. Fucking the cover, she mother to me that she loving the essence.
Holla. Y'all get the point of this, right? And then from that to this.
I'm in the mood, I ain't acting cool, always been straight. Mine on the power and money, that's all I intake. They all gon' put on personas so they can get paid. But fuck it, I ain't tripping, bitches always gon' do bitch things. It went from bad to worse to capping verses on the trends. Watching my magic work, this havoc lurking awfully dense. Still I just had to learn to have a turn, they call me a threat. He said he bagging burns, come back and turn, we'll knock him in sense. You just some peons, who the hell y'all gon' talk to, dog? You in the lead. Just a kid ever since I took a dub. I've been focused on the win, praying for the ones above. Just for them I gotta live, hope they hearing all the love. Wish I could show them what I did, yeah. So I'ma work until I pass out. A bitch ain't nothing to brag about. You better get your mind right and figure out that fast route. Nobody wants a limelight. They all
each lane is a little bit freaking different or whatnot. He adapts, he takes it serious. You can hear the energy, the love for just putting that music, the bars down, the whatever the style is that he's, you know, able to really replicate.
And my opposition love it, but I'll throw it fast. Gotta keep my head above the water, ain't no holding back. I notice where their motives at. Plenty fakes around me ain't gon' jump because they know it's bad. Remember I was taking losses, I ain't have no attitude. But now the ones who made it lost it, we supposed to be mad at you. Don't you be upset, you ain't the only one who's having moves. So y'all can call me pimp, I keep it real while y'all be capping through. See, I ain't known for holding grudges.
Anyways, he has a more like alternative rock one, you know what I'm saying, freaking two or whatnot, but we ain't gonna stay here forever. Who was the other artist that I talked about in terms of the, I don't have a lot of Mike Sense stuff on here because he always sends stuff with SoundCloud, so I gotta hit this button. Oh, it's song, so T Stewie's song was called Lifestyle, so if y'all, well, whenever he releases it. Mommy! Let me see, where are we at? Where, can I get back in the email right now? Can I get back in the email? Let me see. Space Time, that's Plex. Plex, y'all. All right, hold on. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the YouTube or the M4A. And just do the YouTube. Play it from the chat. I mean, from the email.
Time, trying to heal from you. Did I lose my mind? Or do all these things lead back to you? You never know. Things may change, and you may leave alone. Inside my heart, it's like the sun. I'm screaming for.
What up, Danny Ray?
You're in my thoughts. Get on my mind. We're done, it's through. 'Cause you changed up and you made love to a stranger. That's just dangerous. I can save us. I can save it all from you. From you. I don't think that I could ever forget the face when you was crying, saying stop it. Always thought your heart was in my pocket. Never wanna crush it, so I had to stop. You left me in a box that felt erotic, and you giving up the box, I swear you wallet. I keep you in my songs just for melodic. Sounding so melodic, I needed someone to cry to. Don't you change up, cause you're gonna save me from you. Change, and you might be alone. Another day, all alone. Another day, all alone.
You keep thinking it's about to end or something.
Another day, harder. Another day, trying to make sure I'm safe. I miss the sun. I miss my son. Don't you say I was never one of God. Someone's gone. Someone's gone. It's with you. The sun will shine on me too. I know that the sun, I know that my sun will shine. Don't change, just stay to yourself.
Whatever modern shit. A lot of time freaking people be getting up and freaking chats and wanna be a modern shit. Or you be getting a video game freaking system so you can mod the shit. People are also like, I really like this song, it's awesome, but also I don't know where the hell to do or help. What up, man? See? Where did this guitar section come from? I love that. I always tell artists to do this, man. I might have to save this. Big freaking salute. What the freak? Big freaking salute, man. I appreciate you know, just the overall vibe of that record. Hold on, I gotta put this thing out because I threw the thing and it just flew on the floor. It was starting to burn my damn foot. Hold on. So, and I was saying, this had a little bit of a vibe to it. Something that was just freaking chill or whatnot. That of course, you know, what I always say on the show is, you know, try to get as close to like a live performance kind of situation, you know, if possible, right? That means with the production as well as like you performing on the record. And honestly, part of the star of the show just a little bit is that guitar, you know what I'm saying? Only because I've been waiting for an artist to do something like that, man. I've always said, like, look, you know, whatever you guys have, if it's an instrumental, essentially, hold on, whatever you guys have, if it's an instrumental or you know, or something like that, and then you gotta just rap or sing to it, and then, you know, that's it. I always feel like, nah, like, have the full artist experience. Get somebody to come through, play the guitar, play a
a saxophone, a violin, you know what I'm saying? Bring those extra elements into the, you know, the actual record, so it can really feel like something that's more real. Because that, it felt real. It didn't feel like it was something that came with like the sample or something like that or whatnot. It felt like you actually went in there and had somebody play that or whatnot. So if you can really try your best to, like, you know, replicate that each time, or especially live, man, I think people will be on your side and stuff like that, man. So not bad, not bad. We're gonna jump back in the free line in just a moment. All right, let me see what we got next, man. BT4L. Where the hell? Oh my gosh. Beauty. Is that supposed to be like beautiful? Beautiful? I need like some new incense. All right. I'm still trying to see. And here we go. All right, this is Rich Thoughts. Come on, man. Take your time.
Yeah. Summer 24. Got my baby in the booth, got my wife with me. Y'all know what's going on. Thoughts of big body Benz is in them rollies. Thoughts of big body Benz is in them rollies. And the rollies, and the rollies. Ayy, count paper, run it up, I got that shit on me. Hey, niggas always scoping, I'ma stun on them. Fuck with one of mine, go ahead and up the score on them. Go ahead and cop a plain Jane, I'ma shine on them. Benefiting from the profits, I got full pockets. Never lie with my shit, I like to stay silent. Hey, niggas always scoping, tryna pocket watch it. Go get a bag, pussy nigga, cause you out of pocket. Number one rule of the game, stay in your lane. Don't be no hoe, don't let a nigga disrespect your name. Don't cap because of the fame, stay on your game. Always be loyal to the ones that help pave the way. Never trust a bitch that you can't leave your money with. And keep a small click and keep an extension on your clip. Never bust up in the, always leave it on her, yeah. Hold up. Thoughts of big body Benz is in them rollies. And them rollies, and them rollies. Hey, we have emotion. Thoughts of big body Benz is in them rollies. And them rollies. Hey, count paper, run it up, I got that shit on me. Hey, niggas always scoping, I'ma stun on them. Fuck with one of mine, go ahead and up the score on them. Go ahead and cop a plain Jane, I'ma shine on them. Spin a stack, flip a stack, always double back. And get the double back, then go ahead and triple that. OG always told me keep some money in your pot. Always grind hard cause niggas wanna take your spot. Everybody ain't your friend, keep a bird's eye. Don't wanna see you fly, instead they wanna see you fry. Taking care of my kids, then my little jits. Quick to do a bit up in the pen, standing behind them. Sack the rap chase, put my face on rap snacks. I cop a plain Jane and a Bentley same day. Above and beyond the competition, Hall of Fame, my gameplay. Already could've took your bitch, be careful what the fuck you say. Big body Benz is in them rollies. Yeah, let's go, man. Thoughts of big body Benz is in them rollies. Let's go, man, we have emotion. Hey, count paper, run it up, I got that shit on me. Hey, niggas always scoping, I'ma stun on them. Fuck with one of mine, go ahead and up the score on them. Go ahead and cop a plain Jane, I'ma shine on them. Yeah.
Fix a loop, man. Hold on. Allow me to hit the... Okay. No, you better not come in after I hit you down.
I did two things that are dancing and dance.
Oh my gosh,
and I
what
made
the
them
freak?
into a successful business.
Hold on.
Hi.
Stop it.
Hi, I'm Ronnie.
Stop it. Decent record, decent overall freaking mix, good energy. Felt like you know, something that you know, is kind of a real song, but like ironically could also still be something at the parties. You know what I'm saying? Like a good party record, or just something for the function, for the kickback or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It has a good energy to it, right? Feels like there would definitely be a real video, so make that happen. Again, I always just want to point out Tierra Whack. Tierra Whack did an entire project called Whack World, did videos to every single one, right? Honestly, after that, I expected it to be the new norm for everyone, and I was going to be fine with that because it was a dope creative way to really get us to really like get back to listening to and enjoying albums, right? Visually, you know, taking it in and seeing how each video sort of like feeds into the next and how different the next song is going to be and stuff like that. So you guys can do the same thing as well, depending on if you guys are even doing albums, right? Because some of you guys are like, let me just go after song after song after song. You're trying to get that single that blows, you know what I'm saying, within that first week or whatever. You know, another thing that I want to freaking remind you guys of is don't think that if just because like whatever one record you might have that is actually really dope, like just because it doesn't like go viral overnight or within that first week, that you should then just make another song immediately and move on from that, right? Always promote everything as much as you can. Usually, like if you have a label, they have teams of people making sure that they are promoting all of your stuff in, you know, different places, or if they're trying to make sure that that one specific song gets out there, again, they're putting in that promotion so it's, you know, getting that play on radio. They're putting in that promotion for all the different platforms, making sure that people just know about it, putting it. And again, if you're with a label, most likely you have even deeper access to, you know, getting that song on commercials, on you know, on video games and different stuff like that. You know, but just know to always, you know, find ways to continuously promote whatever it is. And, you know, in some cases, you know, you got to have a really good rollout when you do officially drop it. If you want that good, like you have to be telling people about the song for a cool minute. You have to let people see the behind the scenes while you were working on the freaking song, maybe the video, you know, different things like that. And then, like, you know, make sure you push it in all the right circles, do an interview about, you know, different things, have a tour maybe lined up. Like, it's a whole thing as an artist, man. But yeah, don't forget about yourself. See, I'm getting my daughter, you know what I'm saying, hair ready, you know what I'm saying, with the way and stuff like that. Nah, it's cool, man. Listen, good job on the freaking overall record. Hope to see a video for it. If there's anything else that I could say, it was 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and I wouldn't mind. I always want to let artists know that, like, people wouldn't mind a 3-minute record. Like, know that, like, if the beat ever goes longer, like, do as much as you can. If you feel the beat enough to want to do more, but the beat's shorter and, like, you just, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Come to me. Come to other people who can extend the beat for you at least. Go back to the producer, you know, so you can stay in and extend the song if you can. And if you don't feel more of the record, you know, there's always a dope feature that can, you know, plop things up. So we got 2 different skips from Zeo Nation. Hold on real quick.
I just need you to, can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got beats, so if you need them, PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just
thank you for the follow.
I stay grounded.
Thank you for the follow.
Cause I stay clouded. You wanna stay down then.
Alright, 2 songs back to back. Zeo with Ego Death coming up first. Let me go ahead and add this.
Co-producer is gonna give
actually, because you sent a thing and it converted to like 17 for freaking both. Hold on. Let me make sure that I put that in there. Is this gonna let me do that? Is this going to... No, wait. Keep that going.
Unique sounds that actually fit.
Because I gotta go past that ad. And... Hold on. Alright. Don't worry. We got it. We got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Excuse me, mister. What's up? Choopy? I don't know what that means, bro. I don't. This is Zio with Ego Death. Rate this in the chat. Rate this in the chat. Rate this in the chat. He's on the YouTube side.
Raw. Feels a little bit like death. Killing them. Yeah. Man can't stand me, but they won't stand up. Nobody wants to be the example. See what I'm all about and they prang up. Man wanna call me out and then hang up. Man wanna hide their weakness. I'm your Achilles heel, but no ankles. Man, no. If you wanna come against me, you'll see defeat like you're wearing sandals. Look down. Don't see eye to eye with many MCs. I feel like the scene is a shambles. Will I make it or not? Well, nobody knows. Each tune I release is a gamble. I'm a hamper, bars hard to handle. I stay humble, good bars are ample. Them man show off, especially to damsels. Them man show off like the show's cancelled. The scene is a bit of a bluff. I see actors that forgot to listen to cut the see cameras and they put the images up. They can't rap but still they got a bit of a buzz. I don't get it. They're not spraying tough. They might speak fast but they're not saying much. When I'm around them cool, I'm staying shut but don't feel their bars won't stay in touch. I tick 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 detonation, flip 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 in the place and kick in your face and spit 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 violation. Sick sick sick, give me medication. I change the room's degrees, spit heat then switch, get you to freeze. So cold on a mic, prompt you to sneeze. I'm just part of a dying breed of these real MCs, feels like I'm the only one left. I spit bars to release stress. Them man speak to gal to impress. Raw trash, ass like the best. When man gas, I hold my breath. Cause when bars get put to the test, ego death. Real MCs, feels like I'm the only one left. I spit bars to release stress. Them man speak to gal to impress. Raw trash, ass like the best. When man gas, I hold my breath. Cause when bars get put to the test, ego death. Yeah, incognito death. Gonna break through, can't see no less. I hear man teeth my bars, recycling bars, man are on some eco flex. Switch get dark like an emo dress. Giving out licks won't be no F's. Music is in my blood, swear bare MCs are moving mosquito-esque. Bye. Man hear a style and bite, man hear a flow and bite. Copying stuff, cause on their own they're shite. It's like a cold and hype, punch man's up. My fist I throw them twice. Forget you're holding fire and help you out because my bars are cold and ice. Spit on your swollen eye. Cheapo, cheap. That's why rappers are me no speak. A bunch of knockoffs are here, no heat. The scene so dead, what Z.O. read. Everybody raps, but none of them are weak. Some of them are so famous, it's peak. Speaking some crazy off-key thing, don't call it a flow, it's more like a leak. They speak puddles, bars are so deep that everything's dry apart from your feet. Difficult scene in a scene of sheep. If you wanna sleep on me, then sleep. I don't do ease, I write till I'm pleased. Bars like these always put 100%, so even if I don't succeed, I still represent for the real MCs. Feels like I'm the only one left. I spit bars to release stress. Them man speak to gal to impress. Raw trash, ass like the best. When man gas, I hold my breath. Cause when bars get put to the test, ego death. Real MCs, feels like I'm the only one left. I spit bars to release stress. Them man speak to gal to impress. Raw trash, ass like the best. When man gas,
like
I hold my breath. Cause when bars get put to the test, ego death. Real MCs, feels like I'm the only one left. I spit bars to release stress. Them man speak to gal to impress. Raw trash, ass like the best. When man gas, I hold my breath. Cause when bars get put to the test, ego death. Real MCs, feels like I'm the only one left. I spit bars to release stress. Them man speak to gal to impress. Raw trash, ass like the best. When man gas, I hold my breath. Cause when bars get put to the test, ego death.
Real MCs, I don't know what the hell to do, but when the night I know where I come from. So I'm gonna stand up, but I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, when I be jumping off of a building, but you know what, man, I'm saying Geronimo. All of the people, they know that when I be going on these freaking beats, man, I'm an animal, and I know about Hannibal, any movie. All right, let me go over here and hit this. I don't know why, but I always Ego Death by Zio. So you have you know, a consistent, you know, flow that you're able to really tap into, you know, with each song. And, you know, like the bars are also consistent, right? While we're in this era where we do have a lot of artists who may tap into some of the same sounds, some of the same, not the same sounds as you. What I'm saying is they'll sort of go off of something that's just kind of like already out there. And like I could almost guarantee, like you put you and all of them on the same, you know, kind of beat, and you know, you'd be the most different, you know, one or whatnot. I like how you attack the beats that you you know, hop on or whatnot. You make it yours, right? And so as I said last time, I think the only thing missing at this point is just, you know, for you to actually get in there with like legit videos and stuff like that, because the record feels professional. And even for this being like 6 years ago, man, I'd still be like, yeah, man, make a video, put that out. That's another thing that, like, again, don't treat things like you're signed and stuff. When you're signed, then like, yeah, the label will sort of look at things as like a song by song basis or whatnot when you're releasing certain things, and you know, they'll want to see returns on certain things, so they'll make sure they have the right runs for those things. But for, you know, when you don't have that label and you're doing things, you know, yourself, you know, like take as much advantage as possible, and you know, do your freaking thing or whatnot. You know, it's an honor to be here at the beginning, sort of like stages with you while you're doing this. Hold on, we got another record from you. Of course, let's go ahead and plop this other one in, which is called Earth,
Wind, Water, Captain Planet. He's a hero. Gonna make you go down to zero. Gonna hit your nom.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I gotta make some of the content after tonight's stream that I was talking about.
Earth, no one on earth could ever make me question my worth.
Shit.
Brand new wave, I'm making them surf. There's no
the whole video. Wait.
Yo, check, Nonsenze with the face palm. Vince Vaughn's been in space lost with his face gone. Still a race cars and a faint yawn. It's a space ball. Stay chill or remain calm. Take pills every day. Nah, I don't take pills. I just smoke.
Earth, no one on earth could ever make me question my worth. Brand new wave, I'm making them surf. There's no room for snakes in my turf. Think of who you hate and I'm worse. First, murder them first. Earth, no one on earth. Earth, no one on raw. Earth, no one on earth could ever make me question my worth. Brand new wave, I'm making them surf. There's no room for snakes in my turf. Think of who you hate and I'm worse. First, murder them first. Earth, no one on earth. Earth, no one on raw. No one on sea, no one on land. I go deep where nobody swam. No handout for nobody's hand. Man can't test on no one's exam. Think you can try but nobody can. It's your call but nobody's rank. Home and away, I'm taking both legs. I'm someone that no one can stand. I'm the one that's okay until man take the piss and mistake goodwill. No more worse, so I'll take it. Still won't be deceived, you can't fake and still. Man is cold and no gain, no frills. When crowds come over this way, cold chill. Say exposure, I say no deal, cause damn exposure don't pay no bills. Figure rider, don't give a shit, spirited. I got bars unlimited. Man try chat about worth, I pivoted. Sick like sick, so sick, I'm sick of it. I'm going in, staying in, not visiting. Hot like sun, that's more than a little bit. I came through with the power of Ra. Had kings and pharaohs building pyramids. Earth, no one on earth could ever make me question my worth. Brand new wave, I'm making them surf. There's no room for snakes in my turf. Think of who you hate and I'm worse. First, murder than first. Earth, no one on earth. Earth, no one on raw. Earth, no one on earth. Could ever make me question my worth. Brand new wave, I'm making them surf. There's no room for snakes in my turf. Think of who you hate and I'm worse. First, murder than first. Earth, no one on earth. Earth, no one on raw.
When I spit bars, it's like unleashing a curse. I'm like voodoo and black magic, but worse. I'll make your whole life go backwards, like you're stuck in reverse. Before you take me out, I'm taking you out first. All I can see is pain and misery circulating on the earth. Anytime somebody dies, there's always a brand new birth. Sometimes I think about life and ask myself, what is it worth? I'm ready to explode, I'm just about ready to burst. Heartache and dilemmas, temptations and pleasures. Leave dead bodies in basements and cellars. Shake up the place like earthquakes and tremors.
Earth, no one on earth could ever make me question my worth. Brand new wave, I'm making them serve. There's no room for snakes in my turf. Think of who you hate and I'm worse. First, murder than first. Earth, no one on earth. Earth, no one on
Earth. Big figure salute. Let's go. Love that. Oh my gosh. I kid you not. These claps are gonna get on my noise. Hurry up. All right, big freaking salute, man. You did a great job. Always good to be able to finally get actual videos from, you know what I'm saying, the artists who send to the show. It was very professional. Love the overall song. Chorus was catchy. You know, makes you want to get in there and, of course, learn it. I love those choruses that are like slightly like you can't learn it in that first sort of like go around, but it still makes you want to, right? You want it's one of those things where when we also learn it, it becomes, you know what I'm saying, cool or whatnot, because it's almost like a little bit of a not a tongue twister, but like one of those just like I don't know what to freaking call it. I just know it's a cool freaking saying or whatnot. So went in there again, no problem with the overall mixes and stuff like that. So everything that I've heard from you so far has been very much, you know, professional and not like works in progress. I'm still trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what this is. Both of you guys killed it on that song as well. And hold on, how much was the time on that? The feature was Devil Man, and the production I think was by Bufera Beats. Is that how you say his name? Bufera or Bufera? Bufera, you know what I'm saying? Let me know how to pronounce it. I don't want to get his freaking name. Hold on, go ahead and hit that like on that and make sure that I'm logged into my ish. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
Taxes was taxing.
Taxes. Let's taxing. Taxes, the movie starring John Razorbean. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure that I can properly get in there. I'm gonna also add this to the ThatDorky bars, beats, and bean sandwiches. Alright, so I'm already subbed, so we good. 7 from freaking the mod on that, pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I wish up. And then what you said, I sent a handful. I can't pick. You pick. Come on, Danny Randy. All right, can we get back? Well, let's get back in the free line and see who is actually next. Is it Danny? Let me refresh. I don't know if I see the new ones that you sent. I see the warrior. I don't know if it's in that same email or not. If you did send it in something else, make sure that it's sent. If there's another one than that, but I'm gonna go look in that email and see what's there. No, because I'm assuming you had said you sent a rap record and you were gonna switch it up. Let me also make sure there's nothing else in the spam folder. Alright, you go ahead and send that. While you're doing that, I'm gonna get back in the free line right quick. No biggie. We'll get back to yours in just a moment. I'm just moving you over one to give you that time, and so other people can feel excited. All right, so we got is it what a Chad and Lay? CHBD and Lay. What do y'all think this sounds like?
Push the gas, flooring. We got the app pouring. Put the racks in the bag, storing. Cute face, some ass, gorgeous. 40 pointers, my neck, scoring. Those enough, I was in, snoring. You gotta check price tag, I'll ignore it. Then she takes your heart. I take the whole on tour. My bed, I ain't used to see it. Those enough for the lean, I pour. I want the coupe, I take out the legs. Splitting the legs, I pour on the sport. I'ma get the money, it's not dead. You ready to get stuff in the wood. She said you fresh as death, and you hang with their friends. Boy, you belong in the wood. My gel on my body, you cannot afford. I thought the big body, long way from a core. I ain't even got a pet dog, shit on the floor. She ain't even giving that key, the bitch outdoor. Come here, told me you a star. I had to do this shit for her, no choice. Look, it's a dead, I had seen that dark room. Gas for the room, more smoke for the void. Now putting neck on flood, of course. Now just two bad hoes, of course. Then now this when she get brain, of course. The hoe from the back, got her singing no quiet. Had to say nothing, pennies on the floor. Problems with a little nigga, she give me a car. Shawty had camel, ooh, knee alone. I can see through her legs, ooh, don't see a thong. I'm a better than with bells, get them gone. I get heavy like dumbbell. Hey, money coming in and can't stop. Can't wait to call that lamb chop. Change the man now, ooh, they got their hands up. Yo, yeah, money the door, raising the stash.
Okay, we gotta listen. At some point, we do gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I was half and half.
Try to act like nothing's ever wrong. When these rappers try to make a clever song, no matter what they do, we'll never get along. Because the COVID now will never share a bomb. I've been trying to fix the rap game for the longest. I ain't gonna lie, man, your rap's really garbage. What's on my mind, cause I'm actually honest. You feel this in your eye and your back and your arm check.
All right, let me get the good and the bad, essentially, right? And all music is subjective, right? It's all art, essentially. Everybody's gonna think differently, but we can tell you how we think and like what would make things a little bit more appealing to us, or what makes things less appealing to us as listeners and stuff like that. Not everybody's going to think the same things, but I'll tell you the things that I like about the record, right? I do like that you do have a variation of like energies that you do use. Like you don't stay in a monotone sort of boring kind of freaking area. You go into like higher tones. You at least freaking try, right? They're not melodies that I like, but I can see you at least freaking trying, and the willingness to at least freaking try is you know, something I do, you know, look for. I do think that I like the energy that you're utilizing on the record to a certain extent. I kind of just want you to rap. I don't think you need, you know, auto-tune. It for some artists, if they're not like singing for real with it, like, which is what will make it sound a little bit better. You're not singing, then it usually just feels like a little bit of a distraction that's a little bit in the way. And you're doing a lot of, you know, things or whatnot, while the beat also has, you know, a lot going on at the same time. So it just like feels like a big burst of, you know, just nonstop, you know, energy. You know, there's definitely ways to make what you're trying to do a little bit better. But again, my advice to artists is if you are not actually singing melodically, that means that like if you're not singing good enough for a Chris Brown, a Casey and JoJo, Mariah Carey, like think of any actual R&B artist or person who can actually sing. If what you're doing is not good enough for them to want to do a cover to your song, basically copying your melodies verbatim, right? You know what I'm saying? If it's not good enough for that, drop the auto-tune, straight up just rap. A lot of you guys have, you know, great energies. You're sliding this shit to a certain extent, but what you're saying gets overshadowed when, as their people are listening, they then feel like there's just like so much freaking going on. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the mix would still need to be freaking done, but you know, and again, I can't change you, right? You are a very specific artist. When we become artists, we decide very early on the type of artist that we're gonna be. And then, you know, maybe that does change a little bit freaking over time as the years, you know what I'm saying, go on. But, you know, it's always up to you to really decide if some things are the best choice, you know, depending on, you know, where you're going to freaking go with it. So that. What do you guys freaking think, man? You know what I'm saying? I ain't the only person in here. So at that, we got a -1 from Explicit and so at that, and of course I had said I already knew what Imad was gonna say, man. He had said 2. You know what I mean? I think I had someone with a 2. Yeah, he said blasphemous 2. But like it was still like a 2 is him being nice and stuff like that, because he'd be like you know what I mean? I feel like when an artist doesn't put any number at all, you know, they feel like, nah, that what is this? Please throw it all in the trash. Don't ever open the lid. Like throw the whole trash can away after it's contaminated now. You know what I'm saying? It's now, mommy. We have a skip in the line, by the way. This one, let me see. Junior Rod. Let me go ahead if you can see if we got that in the line.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me. I love gold. I love gold. I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be, just because.
Wait. Did you send 2? Hold on. Or did you just send the same email twice or something like that? That might have been what happened. Don't worry, Danny. Ray, we'll still get back to yours in just a moment. Just a moment. If your mama don't know about your uncle and sister. Just a moment. Everybody. Just a moment. You're like, what is happening? Why do we have to sing the song? Do we not get played if we don't sing along with Dorky, man? Yes, you don't get played, and so if you don't join in, let me see, where is your mother? Everybody tell your moms I said hi today, okay? I need y'all to do that before y'all get off of the stream. Say, hey, mama, Dorky said hi. Just tell me what she says. Who the fuck is Dorky? I know like one of y'all moms gonna say that. Dorky? What the fuck is a dorky? Somebody gonna say, what the fuck is a dorky? I know it. What's a dorky? Okay, come on. There you go. We're about to play the record, y'all. Are you excited?
You know, personally, high school is my favorite childhood time. Met a whole bunch
that
of
is not done.
Good people.
Naming this one 2000s.
I met the love of my life.
Shout out to Jason.
I'm in college now. I miss the old times, but the past is the past. Let me take y'all back, man, to the days that was simple. Laying around, doing what children do. Not making a sound, doing what we're meant to. Fuck around and not get charged for the things we do. Not being responsible for a roof or food. It's just a phase, we gotta suck it up and cut this through. It's in the past, it didn't last, we got things to do. I said shit, we got things to do. I'm sorry to y'all that are doing this alone. Got nobody's help, got no job or a home. I pray to God to lend a hand and help you to get strong. Revert the ways that made your life look wrong.
I want more. What the freak? Hold on. Is that actually the only amount? Or hold on, let me pull this other one out real quick. I'm about to double check because I definitely needed more right there. I felt like we was just getting started. Hold on. It might that's you did say not done. I mean, but I didn't think it meant like in that way. Hold on. Yep, that is it. I liked it. You know, I do want to, you know, hear more and see more where it goes and whatnot. Cause like, look, once you start a story, man, you gotta see that thing freaking through or whatnot, man. We were like visualizing the shit, and then all of a sudden everything went black and just cut out. You know what I'm saying? And we fell out into the void because we didn't know that the floor wasn't gonna be there. So please finish that record. And I feel like you should make it fit, because it has a little bit of a feel like you're writing it as you're telling the story, right? And so writing sound effects like you're looking down at like your journal, you know what I'm saying? Basically talking about, you know, or whatever, like whatever kind of storybook kind of situation you want to sort of come up with for like a video. You know, you talking to your kids or something like that, or being with a therapist, kind of like, you know, laying down trying to, you know, tell them your story. Whatever the case, figure out one of those or do all of them in one. Maybe it's a show and tell. Kid brings you to freaking school. You tell the whole class basically the story that you're getting into. I don't know, but I also don't know the full story either. So I don't know what would be you know, the best case scenario. But always when you have ideas, you know, I feel like with certain concepts, there are only a certain amount of times where you're gonna use certain things, and so if you could throw a few into the same thing, it would, you know, be dope. Especially if they can cut between, you know, different parts and you know, stuff like that. That way it weaves in and out nicely. Let's see. You know, you say, yeah, it just needs a good mix, stuff like that. You might also said more emotion. Good start then. And he said, I mean, I didn't finish. I'll keep going. I just wanted feedback on what I had. Well, not bad. To be honest, man, like, there's part of me that wants another one from you or something. Like, I appreciate you skipping for that, but I also feel like, nah, like, I want you to be able to feel like you get your money's worth out of a skip at least or whatnot. So if you have maybe another song or something like that you want us to hear, go ahead and send that in. I'll throw that in if you got it. Cause like that was literally, y'all, that was 1 minute 6 seconds. It's not finished. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute and 6 seconds, not finished. And when you freaking trying to eat all the green and it's not spinach, you don't know what is happening, homie. And it's not He's like, that was my first song and only song I did. Let me make a song real quick. I'm just playing. Let me go back. Freaking, I don't know what the hell. There's a lot of times where like people don't know if they gonna freaking tell people you don't know what the hell they're gonna do. Yeah, send something. Send me another one. And what we'll probably do is let me get Danny Ray's over here. Oh, this is the one where she sent like all the. Let me see. Forever circles like. I love you more. Do I let the wheel? Do I let the wheel pick? Man, this is real shit. People also know that there are places where you get killed when you don't know where the heck you need to go. If people freaking pop out and they freaking need to blow the gun, don't do it, because you know that you know it ain't fun. When you get caught and people don't even know what the hell they do, but they will do anything for a wish watch. I don't know why I'm rapping in this. I actually expect people like he's black as a shit. Like, damn, what did even happen then though? Do you have Nintendos? I don't even know if I came flow and broke. Also, freaking, I know that freaking there's people who. What am I doing? Think of the thing. I'm gonna go to circles. I'm gonna go to circles. Hopefully she doesn't go, I'm going up in circles, I'm going all around. Go. She's like, that's exactly what I do. We're going up in circles.
Boy, you make me feel like I'm running in circles, chasing your shadow. It's like a never-ending hurdle. Every time I reach out, you slip away. Caught in this game, don't know what to say. Maybe one day I'll find my way out, but for now I'm tangled in this doubt. You got me spinning around and around, lost in your eyes but nowhere to be found. Boy, you make me feel like I'm running in circles. Caught in your orbit is driving me bonkers. You got me spinning around and around, lost in your eyes but nowhere to be found. Boy, you make me feel like I'm running in circles. Caught in your orbit is driving me bonkers. Trying to break free but the pull's too strong.
Danny, you better purchase your tracks today.
Every time I think I'm right, I find I'm wrong. You keep me guessing with every little glance. It's a whirlwind of feelings, a dizzy dance. Relay night call, it pulls me deeper in. You say you want me close, but I can't feel the wind. I'm lost in the echoes of what we could be. Running in circles, it's just you and me. You got me spinning around and around, lost in your eyes but nowhere to be found. Boy, you make me feel like I'm running in circles. Caught in your orbit, it's driving me bonkers. You got me spinning around and around.
Oh my
Lost
gosh.
in your eyes but nowhere to be found. Boy, you make me feel like I'm running in circles.
Like, do you do that on purpose? I need to know. I need to know right now, Danny. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, it's like one chorus will be like on, you know, where I feel like is the normal side, and then sometimes this is not a one-time occurrence. Sometimes out of the blue it'll be like you either on accident put it on the wrong side of the beat, like it'll go a little bit earlier than where it was supposed to be, and like part of me feels like if you do it on purpose, it's just to make it a little bit, you know, different or whatnot. But I'd rather have like an actual you know, different chorus, or you bringing in like different tones, like harmonization wise, on those parts that you want to be different, as opposed to just putting it, because you throw people off like when we're expecting to be able to sing it that first way, and then all of a sudden you like go a little bit faster.
It's driving me bonkers. I see the signs, but I can't read the clues. Caught in this maze, don't know what to choose. You're the thrill and the chase, but I need to know, are we just a moment, or can we let it grow? You got me spinning around and around, lost in your eyes, but
Yeah, see, like this part's off beat too.
nowhere to be found. Boy, you make
Okay, like basically look at when, oh, I can tell you, all right, like obviously if you're not gonna have me mix your stuff, I'll at least put you in the right path. When you are trying to line your vocals up properly, always listen to the kicks and snares at where your vocals are landing and stuff like that, right? Often, again, if it's a problem for you trying to line those things up, just record those parts again, so that way they're always actually on where you're recording them and stuff like that. But when you listen, again, like found should be right on where the kick or snare is hitting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to hit on beat. And so try to listen to that when you're going in there. If it's something that, you know, you're not able to hear even when you're doing it in person, you know, it'll be a little bit of a moment, you know, for people, as, you know, they're seeing you for whatever reason just going a little bit offbeat. But I know you don't always do that. That's just essentially on a few, you know, records here and there. I do mix and master though, so if there's any help that you need with things, you know, I've always said, like, for you guys, I'm always willing to show you a sample of what I would do with like one of your records and stuff like that. And then if you want to, you know, holler at me for actual mixing and stuff like that, man, we could do that, man. We can figure for that, like, I don't know what the hell that we can do a few that nice. Like, listen, there's a lot of people, if you have ice, they don't. Also, some of the singing was a little bit off tone, man. We gon' say that, right? Melodyne will help you get everything in key, on key, but once again, you have to be able to hear when the things are off key in the first place in order to sort of correct things. You know, just getting them to those right tones will help things, you know, feel a little bit better or whatnot, right? Because at the end of the day, with like melodic records, you just want people to sing along with it, to feel like they like the melodies and stuff like that you're singing. And I did not like the melodies. I just was like, some of the tones are a little bit off. That'll throw people, especially if you're like, you know, live. Camp David. I had asked what the Twitch was in the DM, and then I think it said it's, and then it was just nothing. I was like, what? It's what? It's what? What is the Twitch? Because I'm assuming it's not Camp David promo on the Twitch side. Is it? Is it? We need to know. We need to know. What explicit said, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. At least I want to be started school for music soon. That'll help. That will help. You can eat bean and cheese sandwiches freshly squeezed with a bosom juice bar any week of the day. Please eat this shoe. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Can I go back into the email, man?
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
That's right. We are back in the free line right now, y'all. Get back in the ish. We got a mod saw freaking up in the cuss right now, man. What'd you send us today, dog? Hey, man, I don't know, man. I had this video with a song. Candy coated. What am I doing? Why am I essentially bringing you? Come on, man.
Please send your records to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com or get ready to die. Ha 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 ha.
It's not downloading. Hold on. I give you one more time. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me go back. As we proceed to give you what you need, I might just have to play it directly from the thing, but I'm not going to be able to play the video for the thing because of this. So, damn it, man.
Check. Yo, I'm on with the verses, lyrical artillery, words like grenades, blasting through your vicinity. Onslaught of rhymes, on flows like an invasion. Killer on platoon, we're storming the nation. Beretta locked and loaded, stationed in the trenches, spit fire like a cannon, leaving doubt and suspense. Surgical precision when I drop these lines. Execute the beat, it's wartime designs. I'm the general boss.
Did you change the name of the song?
Every line is a weapon.
Candy coated coffin, I like that.
Marching through the chaos, we're armed with conviction. Metaphorical maneuvers, a lyrical conviction.
Trappy man, don't say my name 5 times. I will appear in your mirror, making you lose your mind. With a hook for a hand and a heart full of rage. Step into my world, it's the horror on stage.
Yo, side, yo, Beretta, let's blast the fake. Make them fear, boom, bap, they fear being awake. Give them nightmare after nightmare, then a daymare in the afternoon, force them to care. I am underground forever, even if I ain't buried. If I fall and back up, no need to be carried. Every track that I make should be called Beware. These fakes in daycare, better care. Be aware that they trash. Now I'm reading that art, a war book, while listening to a Darts of War rap book. Plus a verse, plus a song, an entire LP. I am lyrically fit, they call me Health E. When it comes to a battle, when it comes to war, I'm underground like I record under the floor. You my killer hooks make the candy man jealous, but this ain't horrorcore, we are military fellas.
Trappy man, don't say my name 5 times. I will appear in your mirror, making you lose your mind. With a hook for a hand and a heart full of rage. Step into my world, it's the horror on stage. Hey yo, sub-inspector, shadow silence through sticky satanic planet stars, substandard sellouts. Swagger so stale, now he's screaming, squivering as his skin starts to flail. Impaled sword seeps, strictly scarlet blood spills, swarming stingers shred. Silencing shrills, soulless shells, stripped by steel's embrace. Sucker's story snuff, sinking in disgrace. Shiny sips, swallow, scarred souls sell out. Swaying, stumbling, slaughtered outright. Sinister smiles, slicing soft sips. Sorrowful show-off, sipping sour semen slash. Separated spirits split apart. Sickening stench, staining street art. Sub-zero skilled sound, cloud sad shame. Screeching stop, stay for the fame. Sweltering swarms, stinging sucking souls, shoddy spoiled spawn, swallowed whole. Steel skewers shred, slicing sick souls, sobbering, stranded, suffering your show. Skeletal shadow, Candyman stands, slicing through your swagger, several hands. Synthetic stardom, sunk in shame, silent forever, screwed your brand. Sucker, you stuttered, studding smog. Now you're swept by the slaughter, squashed like a bug. Feeling the slaughter, trappy man, don't say my name 5 times. I will appear in your mirror, making you lose your mind. Yeah. With a hook for a hand and a heart full of rage. A heart full of rage. Step into my world, it's the horror on stage.
When you listening, no, you're listening, yo. Ass and I wanna tell y'all I'm missing the show. Freaking y'all don't know if y'all wanna send it, but yo, you should get it for show or something. Alright, big salute. What y'all think about that? 1 to 10. 1 to 10 all feedback is welcome. You know what I'm saying? Listen, underground hip hop to the freaking core, man. And Ahmad is very consistent within that genre each and every time, of course. You know, YouTube itself, or like, I don't know what it was or whatnot. I wasn't able to download the video for whatever reason, and it just had me play it directly from the thing or whatnot, and I did want the volume to come up, you know, tremendously. Appreciate the follow. You know what I'm saying? Is it Tico or Takeo? Let me know how to pronounce your name just in case I mispronounce it and stuff. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. You know, you're always coming consistently with many. How do you even come at like Beretta 9 and, you know, certain artists with the records and stuff like that? Like, when you decide to do another one, right? What is your process essentially? Like, where do you decide where the beat, you know, comes from? And then sort of like, you know, the artist that you essentially want on the record, right? Because I know the many that you know, Kurt Digga and you know, man, I forgot what's his name that I usually say. He always does the lamb thing. That I don't know. Like, I forgot. But you know what I'm talking about, man. And how do those come you know, into fruition and stuff like that? Does he ever send you something specifically, man? Hey, yo, Ahmad, I got something. Yeah, I mean, and then, you know, there you go. Do you consider you guys like a group kind of thing or whatnot? Because again, it's you have enough songs with certain artists to really call it a group effort. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the Darts of War. You know, I feel like for you, the Darts of War was the same way that I had treated, you know, my albums Lovesick 2 that were all like, it was okay, so it was 3 albums, but I had like artists from my school, some of the homies, just like artists that I knew, like also either add records of their own to the album or also hop on some of my records as features and shit like that. And so I always, you know, started thinking about like some of the series as like, man, you know what? Let me like showcase some of the, you know, other artists that I rock with and stuff like that. Like, I need to essentially get back into, you know, that. And, you know what I'm saying? I think this year we can try to do something, man. I'm going to try my best to see if I can drop an album by like 420 or something like that. But I'd be starting from literally today. It's already what? April freaking 3rd. All right. We'll see what's up. You know what I'm saying? And then what do you say? We're on our 3rd album. You know what I'm saying? We're the Darts of War. We're the Darts of War? Like, why? You said we're the Darts of... And we're in a group, you know what I'm saying? I just ear it out and stuff like that. So that is, I mean, it makes sense. It makes more sense and whatnot, right? Because it's rare. Listen, here's one thing that I haven't heard. I'm now realizing it, right? It's rare when it's just you, when it's just an Ahmad Saad freaking record or whatnot, right? And like, just like that, you're now making me realize how many features that I have been doing over the past, you know what I'm saying, few years. Like, thanks to this show. And I also need to drop a lot more of the solo freaking shit or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you and me both or whatnot. With that said, let's do another feature and then we'll go from freaking there. Hold on, let me see if did Takeo tell me how to say? Did you tell me how to say your name? Did you tell me how to say? Did you tell me how to say your name? Cause every single day. Did you tell me how to? No! I hate when I move the banner. Yeah, send your music to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com. And if you don't believe me,
be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
All right, man. Shall we proceed to the email once again, man? I think we got a beat. Let me see if this thing stays still. Stay still. Ain't nothing worse than a zombie, my nigga, that like you can't kill. All right, let me see. Nick Hatch, let's go ahead and plop you in. It just says David Ruffin. And do you guys need, like, I always wondered about the BPM thing and stuff like that, right? Are there people who care about what the BPM of the beat is? Like when y'all just be like calling up the producers like, hey man, what's the BPM of that? Oh.
Something for Ludacris, I don't know what the hell I woulda do with this. What the hell, man? I'm on some foolish shit. Like, people like,
why the fuck like are you in like school and shit? People don't know what the hell to do, but like I'm clueless. But people are freaking say that there were rhymes that I had in my mind, but I didn't say them yesterday. I threw them up. You like knew you just one of those dudes. Like, I don't know what is happening. Are you drinking some booze, or are you freaking telling me that I just need to snooze? And people don't know if I really got on some shoes, but I'm not gonna show you. And if you wanna see, you don't even know what you got at like VIP or Skip. You don't know what. I'm not gonna tell you that. Half of you probably suck, but man, you could like try your luck. I don't know if I wanna like tell y'all that I'm high as fuck, but I know that everybody just wants to hide. And that's it. That's all the beat.
and now for the people.
Now y'all can rap. Let me get y'all reaction. In case y'all like.
Wanna play hide and go, freaking shit with your freaking girl, but then your girl hides and I can't find her. Where the hell did she freaking go? I don't even really freaking know. People like, Dorky, no, please don't freaking flow. Like, let the beat go.
I will try, but there's a lot of times where like I don't know really how not to survive without eating beats up. People like, homie, I really need to like stop eating beats and chase the pizza. Okay. See, that was kind of dope. I like that right there. Overall, I do like the beat. I do feel like a Ludacris would hop on something like that, man. And like, listen, 1 minute and 23 seconds. Please do not make that the beat. I urge you producers to like, this has to be the sample, and only put this on like sites that like, you know, like people can't like figure out a way to still download it for free type shit or whatnot. That like, let people know like, if you want the full beat, I got it type shit. But don't make this the beat. You put this on freaking YouTube, they will download it, they will rap to exactly the amount of beat that's there and move on to the next freaking track or whatnot. And a lot of y'all beats deserve love, right? Don't think that we want to only rap to a beat that's like 2 minutes, that's like 1 minute and something. Like, nobody who really does this, who like really loves music, like wants to rush out of a dope beat, right? So always, you know, let people like even title it like short version or some shit, right? Like if that's what it is, if it's a snippet, let people know that in the sort of title, So that way they can get that feeling and know that there's more to come or whatnot. And in the description, let them know, like, hey, if you want the extended version, you know, even if you have different prices for each version, like, options are everything. You know what I'm saying? At least with me, man. Anytime, you know, you're trying to sell something, you give people options or whatnot. Not everybody has the money sometimes right up front. Maybe a little bit of a payment plan kind of situation usually helps out when it's a little bit of an expensive kind of situation, but something that feels like it's doable and you know, not a problem on, you know, both ends. Always figure out like those other ways, right? If you only have one color of a thing, right, some people might not like that color, so you have another color, right? Give people options, and you know, they may go and buy that thing. Sizes, you know, if we're talking like, I guess, I don't know, phones or you know, think about whatever y'all want to just throw in with that, man. Let me see what you say. Have I got to your show? No, you just sent it. We are also live on YouTube and did we bring in Twitch again? Hold on. Let me figure see what's happening real quick. Let me see. Yeah, I think we got, so we got Twitch and YouTube as well as TikTok with us right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting in there. Okay? You know what I mean? We about to get into the next track right about now.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
We have Too Hated up in the cuts. So let's go ahead and get you in there. He might also said turn up that sample on that last joint. My question is this, Ahmad, would you rap to a beat like that, right? Technically it's still hip-hop centric, right? But the type of beat, right, often requires maybe a little bit of a flow or a slightly different, you know what I'm saying, type of you know, a rapper or whatnot, right? Like, is, you know what I'm saying? But it still has that hip hop feel, right? You know, but what does it bring any ideas? I know you have a completely different style. I'm just wondering, because I do too, man. I have a whole different, like, my mind is very vast in the amount of beats that I can like hop on, but I do have very specific things that I feel like immediately, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to we'll jump into like probably have to jump into some of my songs after I like finish up on some
Was it me cause your heart broken? Was it me that your heart so hated? Can't you fall in love? I know this shit'll get my heart stolen. Was it you that got my heart going? Got 4 or 5 drums in the whip with me. Is you gon' sit with me? I know my living ain't right, I keep a stick with me. Is you gon' stick with me? It ain't a trip with me. You gotta love my brother too, he here lives with me. I don't wanna let you go, but I don't wanna let you let me down. I keep it lit. If he talking all this shit, he getting hit. If you feel like you in danger, let me know where I'ma spit. Cock it back and leave him dead, suckers knowing how it get. Try and catch you on the block, but we know you ain't legit. Lil Psycho ain't gon' trip, he like to keep one in the chamber. All my brothers with the shits, in the bitty with them lasers. We were playing on the block, cause we never had no cable. Got me tripping at the party, so this shit can get real fatal. Who is he? Why he staring? Let me show him lil' folk. I got killers on the road who might not ever make it home. We be praying every day, even though we have no soul. Oh Lord, help me Tryna get me on my toes, bitty nose. People know we be around with the smoke. He a hoe, gotta go 12 knock at the door. He a snitch, why you tell he was supposed to be my bro? Now he mad, but it's his fault. Should've never folded. I've been through a lot, can you see by what I'm toting? Gotta keep my focus, my eyes staying open. He living on the internet, doing all that trolling. Bitch, you don't know him, he died, now you know him. No one ever told him killing yourself's a weak killer. Throwing up the gang, then you die the next week with it. Now his brothers tryna make songs, they won't be with him. I ain't being fucked up, this is what I bleed with it. How the bitch approach me saying that we gon' smoke, dude? How the fuck you know this? Who the fuck done told you? This is how the streets go, I ain't finna hold you. Next time kill everyone, so now you know too. Was it me cause your heart broken? Was it me that your heart soaked in? Can't be falling in love, I know this shit'll get my heart stolen. Was it you that got my heart going? Got 4 or 5 drums in the whip with me. Is you gon' sit with me? I know my living ain't right, I keep a stick with me. Is you gon' stick with me? It ain't a trick with me. You gotta love my brother too, he ain't a live with me. I don't wanna let you go, but I don't wanna let you let me down. I don't wanna let you go, but I don't wanna let you let me down.
Okay, big freaking solo. When I'm back in it, that was it. When I picked it to y'all, picking the product and top, pick up on the top of the job, pop on the gap, on the gap, on the gap, on the gap, on the big salute. You did the damn thing, figure within that and so like that. There might be a little bit much going on and somewhat in terms of like the chorus and you know certain things that need to be more balanced out. But in terms of how you know rapped on the verses, you slid that shit, you know what I'm saying, which is always what we look for. You have a more of a digital kind of freaking beat when it comes to the production, but right, there's still a piano in there, which means you got to do a live version of this record with someone playing the piano and you doing the song. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And you know, like I always want to challenge the artists and so that. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna freaking do? When I put in this challenge right to y'all, I will give you guys a free skip to then come back and put that in. If you guys do a tiny desk, anytime y'all have a piano or acoustic guitar kind of beat, you know, situation, if you do a tiny desk version of that song, I will give you a free skip to, you know, put that in, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'll see how long I uphold that, you know, but I'm saying it now, at least in this freaking moment. But yeah. You son of
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the pieces of cheese, I don't know what to do now because your mama's. Let's see. We're going back into the line, Mr. Senor, can you? Alright, let's see. Where is this one? Right here. Can I close some of these other windows, please? Can I please close some of these other windows?
Yes, you can. For $5.99 and 3 days of eating cheese freshly squeezed out of the bosom of Jabba the Hutt's titty, you can do exactly that.
What the fuck? Let me see. Dirty Dan with Greg Heffley freestyle. Do we put this in? For some reason.
Yo, you got me jumping.
I'm in that.
You're in that.
I'm in that. 400 on dash
Dasher, ain't no stopping me. I don't give a fuck if the bitch ain't going, I'm pulling up brand new guap on me. Bust a cantaloupe hoe, I got the antidote, give up all the broccoli. Dead folks, they like to talk to me. Got something you think about crossing me. When it got a brand new hit stick, itching to flip shit, catch me a dipshit. Never think twice, I'ma rip shit. Pissed on my mistress, just wanna kiss it. Did a lot of dirt in the district. I only have God as a witness. You playing both sides, take the bitches. Cause we really slide off a mission. We interrupt this program to bring you dirty. Sniff a perk, change your life. Tony Tiger with the stripes. Probably up off the fumes. Had to work the block at night. Up in that Rahi wave. Putting his heart on ice. Looking for ops all day. Bitch, I gotta pay that price. Yeah, you guessed it. Dirty stepping with the lethal weapon. Corrected, no exceptions. You ain't first, you second. I be tweaking off the molly like a sick obsession. I be tweaking on the bitch till she learn her lesson. 400 on Dasher, ain't no stopping me. I don't give a fuck if the bitch ain't going. I'm pulling up brand new guap on me. Bust a cantaloupe hoe, I got the antidote. Give up all the broccoli. Dead folks, they like to talk to me. Got something you think about crossing me.
I do feel like some people will feel like the energy on the record probably needs to be amped up a little bit more. You know, when you have that kind of style, it's a little bit more, you know, boring to a certain extent, right? But you have a decent overall freaking structure. I appreciate that you have a chorus in there at all. 1 minute and 40 seconds is a little bit freaking short as well. You know, I mean, I know you title it a freestyle and stuff like that, but I always try to look at every record and just decipher, you know, how far could the record go? Like, could it be on, you know, the radio and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, I think that if there was a little bit more freaking length to it, you know, there'd be something there. But, like, I always think about, you know, you guys, like, if any record you do, and let's just say it is one of the freaking short ones, man, if it gets big and then you end up having to perform that in venues, you know, won't it feel short? You know what I mean? Just like that, just doing that same, you know, thing and then it just leaving and that's it. I don't feel like, you know, it's enough in most cases, but especially that because it's only 1 minute and 40. So there definitely is a little bit more time that you could do something in there. I would extend it at least, you know. But what do you think, right? You are the artist. Listen to your mama. Listen to your dad. Listen to your mama. Listen to the boy. All right, let me see what we got next. Let me see. Takeo, we got you up here, my friend. Let's go ahead and plop it.
Man, it's different. Getting all these people, but from different places. You said you want my love, baby, why you trace it? When I got a problem, then you know that I'm facing it. Man, you tripping out on me, but baby, I can't even go. Yeah, we got different mindsets, but baby, I'm on the road. I'm just giving you that code. Popping like an toe. What you tripping on me for? Yeah, you can hit that dope. Yeah, I'm crazy for you. You can't tell me what to do. When we argue, ain't got a clue. If you fuck me, fuck you too. A different bitch, a different dog. You play with me, you get mauled. If she mad, I make that call. She look crazy, she ain't no dog. Chillin' on that bed, baby, we watching Netflix. If I'm sleeping with you, baby, please don't take no fleek. And if you wanna act right, you can't get no dick. And if he piss me up, baby, talk to another bit. I'm sorry for the way that I treated you. Had to put you on the back burner, I don't know how I did it. I don't care how I feel, I could never get sick of you. So come here, little baby, I can tell you what we gon' do.
Used to give it all, every part of me. Chasing love like it was all I ever need. But now I see it clear, no more fantasy. I've grown from the past, now I set myself free. I'm no longer the same. I'm walking my own lane, trusting myself. I'm not afraid to stay. Take some time to find the strength I need. Now I'm living life for me, watch me breathe. I'm different now and I'm moving on. No more downs, no more holding on. I'm taking control, standing tall. Won't fall for the games, I'm done with it all. Yeah, I'm different now, and I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm different now, and I'm moving on. Yeah.
Different now, I'm moving on. I wanna freaking tell y'all, I wanna try to make sure I'm true to y'all. That freaking a lot of times, I wanna make sure that freaking there's enough freaking energy that I have where I can move a ball and do the all. All right, so first off, let's go ahead and put essentially it is one of those, you know, saying a little bit more melodic, you know, records you got in there. You know, did your thing. I like that we do have, I mean, I like when an artist does have the higher tones when you guys do go in melodically, because again, if you're a little bit more on that low side only, it gets a little bit repetitive. So there's energy in there as well because of the you know, tempo that we have of the beat and stuff like that. Hold on, I'm trying to fix this thing at the same time, man. I'm sidetracked here. Let me add that as well. I still have to add one other icon as well, so I'm still trying to figure that out. Let me move that beyond that. I don't know if that's even gonna work. Just trying to move that up. Shout out to everybody in the mother effing chat. I don't know what to do, but hold on, man, I'm alright. Can I move this down? Yeah, we'll figure it out. What up, Jay? Hey yo. What up, K Wills? What's freaking poppin'? What's poppin'? 206 RC. Let me see. Crazy featuring Jigga City. We're gonna go ahead and put you in and plop yo butt in the cuss. Let me go ahead and make sure I get that. Let me fully take this in.
Some of my dog type cars we hit right there. Taught her what it costs for the bullshit.
Oh my God.
Hey Mel, why you do that?
Sacrifice it all in one call, it get like that. If I lose my dog to the cause, we hit right back. Taught her what it costs for the boss, it was nice trap. My life is kinda crazy. Having by my lonely 40 in a chopper with me. Heard he died from body shots, fucking up his kidneys. 40 acres in a mule, how they coming for the city? My life is kinda crazy. Cops want me part of count. Ops wanna march me down. Bitch, they call me city. If it's sticky, I'll spark the town. Bet you if she with me, she get binges in a large amount. Never been a victim. I can't slip and let them harm me now. The bricks after you drop the brick. Product of the mud. I love Rico cause he after skull and popped them for the dub. Hide his hand after he throw a stone. He is not a thug. I don't care really who put him on. He's not one of us. In the Ville with Mr. Risk It All. Live up to the name. Took the headshot, then we laughed it off and came back with the flame. Why you folding? Standing tall. A different type of pain. Vote Jig for president on this political campaign. Get smacked or get back. Niggas know what pressure do. Not the type to hit up any ops and make a desperate move. When I'm mad, I jump in my bag and cash a check or two. Mask on, phone off on death dates. I set the mood. They know I sacrifice it all in one call. It get like that. If I lose my dog to the cause, we hit right back. Taught her what it costs for the boss. It was nice trap. My life is kinda crazy. Having by by my lonely 40 in the chopper with me. Heard he died from body shots, fucking up his kidney. 40 acres in the mule, how they coming for the city. My life is kinda crazy.
Hey, you ain't bulletproof, you told the truth, that's not respectable. He ain't bust his pole, it's a collectible. I keep this bitch up on me, we inseparable. Body shots took him out, he ain't eat his vegetables. Reputable, it's the 206, check the forecast. Have a nigga bring it to your crib, but this ain't DoorDash. I let the whore dash. If she ain't tryna bring me more cash, I been tryna slide day and night, I need some more gas. I been tryna put him in the sky and give out jetpacks. He was strapped, but he still got clapped. Should've stepped back, he survived a head tap. Get that boy a med pack. Said he want the work, it didn't work, he got a wet bag. We don't do the click clack, nah, I can't even risk that. I can get you gift wrap, but you can't get the bitch back. No, I'm not McLovin', that's my cousin, we got Big Macs. Like, nigga, is you deaf? Chop slap him like it's slick back.
Sacrifice it all in one call, it get like that. If I lose my dog to the cause, we hit right back. Told her what it cost for the boss, it was nice trap. My life is kinda crazy. Having by my lonely 40 in a chopper with me. Heard he died from body shots, fucking up his kidney. 40 acres in the mule, how they coming for the city. My life is kinda crazy.
Life is kinda crazy cause a lot of shit be happening. Listen, there's a lot of time where like other people be capping and freaking always be telling me, Dorky, why you be yapping? Well, it's because when y'all be singing songs that always happen to be freaking something dope. I don't even really know where to freaking go, but a lot of like people really like. We stop. It's a big freaking salute. You know what I'm saying? It had like those, you know what I'm saying, West Coast hood vibes or whatnot, man. Very freaking authentic, of course, to the sound. Mix was actually freaking clean in terms of the vocals that, you know, we were able to hear. You know what I'm saying, and I always appreciate that. You guys slid on that beat in terms of the style that, of course, we expect to be used. And so keep doing your freaking thing. Of course, again, I got nothing wrong essentially with that. Like if I really want to be critical, it's gonna be, you know, for like I know that essentially it's a style today to rap a little bit like faster, you know, than the beat at times, but I am often a little bit of a perfectionist. And you know, when we look at an artist being able to rap completely on beat as a skill, you know what I'm saying? And you know, there was just like a sort of a certain point where that became a little bit more lenient for you know, certain artists, whether it was, you know, in Detroit or of course, you know what I'm saying, that Blueface, you know what I'm saying, sort of sound. But like people will be extremely impressed with you hitting those pockets completely on beat every time, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know, you're wanting to sort of like get more points and skills and stuff like that, I always think about it like for an artist like Twista or Tech 9, they are very technical because they have to rap fast on, you know, any given beat that they get on, right? Crazy Bone as well. If they were to utilize a little bit of that same style, I think it would throw people off a little bit because their whole thing is let me rap fast, not trip over the beat. Let me keep these syllables going and, you know what I'm saying, let you see how fast I can, you know, not only rap, but like, you know, hopefully you understand what I'm saying, you know, as well. And you know, stuff like that. So big salute. I see a Skip, I think, is coming in freaking right now. What are you? You sent a song called 3 a.m. or are going to? We'll freaking see what's up.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me. I love gold. I love gold. I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be just because.
What up? All right, man. Let's see what this is right here. When you hear that, I love gold. A, that's one of my songs. But B, that always means that somebody has sent a skip. And you know what? Like I've had that as the skip thing for like 5
freaking years and shit like that. It's a little bit of a tradition. With each skip, there's a different kind of thing and cutaway. But I kind of want to make something specifically because audio wise, some of you guys on the TikTok side will not know unless you're also watching on our YouTube or something like that. You'll just hear audio all of a sudden. And you'll be like, what the hell is that? But I'm always here to explain until I, do that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'll give you a free skip if you can tell me who raps a song that phrase comes from and shit like that. There you go. Let me see this one right here though. All right, let's go ahead and put this in. Burning Bridges, 3 a.m.
Yeah, da, 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 da.
Lord, I know you know me best, so you won't take this wrong. But I need to ask you, can you keep me from these hoes? Cause every time I meet one, they distract me from my goals. And I need a good example for my baby girl at home. Before I let the devil in, I'd rather be alone. I got no caller ID, steady blowing up my phone. Been posted on the block all day, I never leave the stove. It's 3 a.m. at nighttime and ain't nowhere to go. I put that shit on, make my way club 24. Hennessy and pineapple, go let the waitress know. Standing by my lonesome while I'm smoking on this dro. Yeah, my feelings being friendly, passing hundreds to these hoes. Deep depression keep me at the jewelry store. And this deep throat stallion got me spinning even more. Somebody tell the DJ run this back when they about to close. It's 3 a.m. at nighttime and ain't nowhere to go. Club at the club, don't know how to be still. On my first drink, I done got a refill. Other side of the room, but her eyes over here. Dark Gucci frames on, but I can see clear. You can have it all, just don't lie to me. Lock in with a real one, hit the lottery. All my life I pray for someone like I'm Jodeci. Looking for that one who truly noticed me.
Looking for it. There's a lot of time where like there's no way you can cook a poet. Whatever that means, I randomly just made it up. Like people be like,
it's 3 a.m. at nighttime and ain't nowhere to go.
You get popped up. A lot of times I really be telling y'all that I don't even really know like what the hell I'm gonna chop up. Like what the heck, man? I didn't know he was gonna pop up in the middle of the night. Listen, if I want to run it back, I can. Because there's a lot of time where people want to tell me, like, you got things up in your hand. Yeah, I didn't know where I was going to go that time either. First off, big freaking salute. You did a great job overall. Yes, it also is something that is short, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm only going to accept y'all records mentally if it's an interlude, intro, and freaking outro, right? You know what I'm saying? In most cases, I'm always remind y'all, like, about where or how bigger your records could be if they were just a little bit freaking longer, right? And I think everybody makes records in different contexts or whatnot, right? If you're thinking about things with like just an album kind of situation and you want people to really like take in your album, you know, here's certain elements and vibes, you know what I'm saying, at a time and you know, just be able to skim through, nothing too crazy. I get it. But also, right, in these situations, right, I always think about, you know, the you know, like again, if it's on the radio, they kind of play the song once and then they move on to the next song, or they go on to a commercial, or you know, something like that. So always give any song that you can like the time where, like, if somebody just happens to tap in right when your song is playing, right, whether it's on the radio, whether it's on a review show like ours or something like that, you want them to always, you know, you want people to want more, but also to have more as well, right? And I do feel like there's still songs that are like 3 minutes where people still want more because what the artist did is, you know, good.
they hear anything that I didn't like on the record, if there's anything for someone to criticize, it'll be like any aspect of like auto-tune and stuff like that. You're not doing anything that feels like it sort of like needs it, and I feel like you can get away with that just natural voice. I like the melodies that you're doing within there, and not bad. Let me go ahead and I think we may run it back, man. It does feel like something we would. Let me pretend we're running the credits, and then we gonna run that just to see how that freaking feels. But also, what was I gonna say, man? What would be dope, because it's called 3 a.m. right? What would be dope is if you made it exactly 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 3 a.m., 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Another way to freaking connect it there. And now for the run it back, folks. Did you know that in 1933
there can never be too many books, but living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like too many cooks. If you're always getting robbed, there's too many crooks.
Living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like
I know you know me best, so you won't take this wrong. But I need to ask you, can you keep me from these hoes? Cause every time I meet one, they distract me from my goals. And I need a good example for my baby girl at home. Before I let the devil in, I'd rather be alone. I got no caller ID, steady blowing up my phone. Been posted on the block all day, I never leave the stove.
Also, make a music video to this.
It's 3 a.m. at nighttime and ain't nowhere to go. I put that shit on, made my way club 24. Hennessy and pineapple, go let the waitress know.
If you wanted to add, now I'm hearing other shit if you wanted to add harmonization to it, right? It wouldn't be too freaking hard either, right? You know what I'm saying? Like on the part where you like, ain't nowhere to go, you can go, ain't nowhere to go, right? When you do that note with that one at the same time, giving that harmonization, it feel freaking dope as well.
Standing by my lonesome while I'm smoking on this dro. Yeah, my feelings being friendly, passing hundreds to these hoes. Deep depression keep me at the jewelry store. And this deep throat stallion got me spinning even more. Somebody tell the DJ run this back when they about to close. It's 3 a.m. at nighttime and ain't nowhere to go. Club out the club, don't know how to be still. On my first drink, I done got a refill. Other side of the room, but her eyes over here. Dark Gucci frames on, but I can see clear. You can have it all, just don't lie to me. Lock in with a real one, hit the lottery. All my life I pray for someone like I'm Jodeci. Looking for that one who truly noticed me. It's 3 a.m. at nighttime and ain't nowhere to go.
But when you wake up, listen, girl, you don't need to like really put up on that makeup unless you looking ugly. I just want you to know that I love you. Please come and hug me. And I don't even know like what is something I thought I was gonna leave again. All right. So again, in my mind, I still want more to this because I like, what he did, and and either way, I'd still see visuals happening to it, right? It feels like a feel good, kind of freaking record. And keep it up. I definitely want to hear more from that project as well. So don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. We're going to hop back into the free line as well. Let's see who's next in the MIC. With the VIP. Let's see what we got here. Hollywood. It's all the way live. It's all the way live. Do.
It's a monster! It's a bloody no!
Let me see. Flat's the founder. everybody be weeping.
Ball all game, ain't no halftime. I like a bitch better when she ain't mine. Fucking with my paper, get you flatline.
Damn.
I take your bitch, you can't take mine.
Don't do that.
Fucking with my paper, get your top pill. She was fucking when I was broke, so I know it's real. I set it off on this new drill. Pockets fed off this new deal. When the bad hoes come around, I get excited. This a real nigga party, you was not invited. I'm the flyest in the room, something like a pilot. I crash all the foreigns while you let me drive 'em. Bitch, I ball all game, ain't no halftime. I like a bitch better when she ain't mine. Fucking with my paper, get you flatline. I take your bitch, you can't take mine. Bitch, I ball all game, ain't no halftime. I like a bitch better when she ain't mine. Fucking with my paper, get you flatline. I take your bitch, you can't take mine. She gon' fuck with me cause I'm up now. Bad little hoe, she from downtown.
Right.
Pass me the ball off the inbound. If a nigga want a prom, I'll run down. Touchdown, bitch, like I'm Jerry Rice. She gon' fuck with a nigga cause I'm hella nice. If a nigga try me, he gon' pay the price. I just want some new whips and some new ice. Bitch, I ball all game, ain't no halftime. I like a bitch better when she ain't mine. Fucking with my paper, get you flatline. I take your bitch, you can't take mine. Bitch, I ball all game, ain't no halftime. I like a bitch better when she ain't mine. Fucking with my paper, get you flatline. I take your bitch, you can't take mine. Bitch, fuck next, yeah, I got now.
Yep.
Bad little hoe, pull the tracks out.
Yep.
They was sleeping on me, they awake now.
And then?
Bitch, I'm a prom, call me prom child. Racks in my pocket, spread it on the counter. She was a bum bitch before I found her. And you know I got him on the wholesale. Such a bitch out at the motel. Pretty little bitch said she won't tell. If I get locked up, I can make bail.
There's a consistency there, but
my life in a cell. I can still get rich if all fails. Like a pretty bitch with some pretty nails. If a nigga try me, I'ma raise hell. Too many bills on this money counter. I beat a nigga ass like I'm flounder.
Like, we shouldn't know what you're gonna do next, right? So there's the repetition problem. That's the only criticism I have. Like, I feel like there should always be. Listen, I feel like there should always be some kind of switch up or elevation throughout, you know, standard record, right? So in this one's case, you know, he could have went from the same thing that he's doing now to like suddenly jumping into it melodically at certain parts, or the energy ramping up and then him going into like yelling a little bit more aggressively by the, you know, sort of end and stuff like that. Like, it can fluctuate and be something something a little bit doper. You know, it's still cool, it's smooth, it's chill. I feel like certain people would still, you know, rock with it. But after a certain amount of time, again, you want to know what else that the artist can do on the track with that, you know, type of beat or whatnot, right? I mean, it's always going to be a half and half, right? You'll be able to have a certain level of you know, catchiness with something that people actually, you know, again, they'll be familiar with what you're doing, right? But again, I feel like that type of stuff sort of starts fading into the background a little bit, right? It becomes something where after a little bit, you kind of know where the artist is going, and then you start having a conversation. You start asking questions to your homie or your girl or somebody who's sitting next to you and stuff like that. And like, no, like, you know, there's two kinds of artists. There's that one, and then there's the like, when you pop up artistically, right? When your song comes on, everybody looks at each other and goes, "Yo, like, what's that?" type shit, and they have to turn the record up and like not have a conversation so they can hear, you know, what's going on or whatnot, right? When you're listening to like a good song, man, you don't care what nobody around you saying. You like, what? Like, they're annoying. They're annoying because you are enjoying yourself with a dope freaking song and stuff like that. So whatever the case, Jasper, let's see what you got. We're gonna go ahead and plop you on. Again, we're back in the free line. Back in the free line, back in the free. Everybody be like, oh, let me come over here. Shout out to everybody on the TikTok side. If you're new to the show, we pretty much play independent artists and producers only. So don't sing the streak. We have Chandelier by Sia remix. Is it a remix? Like what kind of remix? Hold on. You gotta be careful. It's like a Skrillex influence. We'll see how it's treated. You befriend it, you don't even know what to do when you start shit, then you wanna end it, then you don't know where the head of figure go anywhere, you don't even know how to begin with, freaking any shit, freaking you don't know where the pennies went or the whole. As it more as like, do you want an artist to get on it type thing? Or you look at it like a mix? Freaking salute. What do you guys freaking think? Big salute. You did the damn thing with that as well. There were some parts like I wanted to hear hit harder, like in the low end, in terms of like, you know, any kicks and stuff like that. I liked a lot of sounds that were within there. You know, it felt like you know, it was, you know, made to be a little bit of a remix potentially, for an artist or not, right? It could be like either or, and it wasn't sort of like, you know, forced. What we'll just freaking say. And when it comes to even like the sample, you know, I think it was done a little tastefully because she was like very vaguely like in the background and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like it was like heavily used and or overused essentially. So you know, there's some freaking things there that people are freaking rock with. What do you say? You say, I don't know, I just like remixing songs in my own way with hip hop EDM. Man, listen, I understand. Trust me, I understand more than you know, my good sir. I don't know if I have any of the remixes that I did on here and stuff like that, and I have no idea how it would be taken. But let me see something real quick, man, because I gotta remember what I did and then like how crazy it would be to even try to freaking play it. But all right, let's go here and let's see, do I have it? It would be in Third Genius, and then snaps. Right. Damn, I forgot I did that, and I have no idea what beat I did. Again, I don't know what I can play, but I'm looking. Damn, I did Purple Pills by D12. I definitely did a few Eminem. Let's see. I did a lot of Eminem here, apparently. Damn, I forgot what that sounds like. I want to play these things, man, but can't. What about? Damn, Light Your Breath on Fire. I might have to play these after the freaking show. Cause I completely, like, I haven't listened to it in so long, and I almost forgot like which ones that I freaking did. Let's see. Nope. Everything is something that's like probably too big and too much, because the whole point was like, you know what? Let me change the beat completely, do something freaking different. Okay, what about that? Nope. All those would risk it. So I'll have to do something else essentially in the future. But contemplating, man, I don't know what I would even want to play if I were to just play VR right now. I don't know what I would want to freaking throw in. But I mainly want to try to do that on the weekend anyways and stuff like that, right? You know, and figure out more things that I could do in VR that also involves your music. That way it's even freaking doper. So I am gonna see what's up. In fact, after I get off the stream tonight, I will I'm gonna do a test run essentially. Shoot, should I put out a post? Oh my god, there's a big spider on the mic right now. What do I do? I'm gonna smush it, but I don't know what I want to smush it with, because I don't want to use something I freaking like. Damn it. You know what? You are my mortal enemy. I might have to flick you across, man. Alright, here goes freaking nothing. Okay, there we go. We flicked it somewhere. Hopefully it died in. Oh my gosh, man! You son of a bitch! That shit came back and bit my foot. You bastard! I hope you died from freaking that right there, man. And you know, if you did, bitch. Can't believe that shit freaking happened so fast, freaking too, man. And that was a big spider. Didn't seem like it was poison. Don't worry. If you're new to the show,
be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
Alright, give me a second. Maybe we'll throw in. Oh, I'm trying to figure out like how I'm gonna test it though. But basically I wanna go, if I tried to do the show and play certain games at the same time, how would that work? Cause I got a lot of stuff in front of me and around me, especially this mic, right? That's a little bit of a problem, because if I have something where I'm like waving and swinging my arms around, I'm gonna definitely hit that damn mic a few times, and that's not gonna feel good. So I gotta figure that out. You know, we'll see. We will freaking see. I don't freaking know what to freaking do, what the heck to freaking go. The other thing I can do is get on the other side and then, you know, and then try to bring my mic over there. But then we're not going to get all the lights that we have on this end. So I am always in that freaking dilemma. What games? Matter of fact, I can look on my... Do I have the MetaQuest app on here? Let me see. Why is that only like a 1 minute thing? Oh, you know what? I know why I made it like that. Know why I made it. Know what I want to praise it. I'm gonna praise it. You know that I want to praise it. What would I even want to play? VR. What do you say? Dorky is Spider-Man. I am indeed Spider-Man. You said I did a Mob Deep sample today. Just dropped, sent you the email. You know what I'm saying? Last email of the stream. You should check them. I probably have to do it off stream. Also because we do one per artist in the free line and stuff like that. But also just because it's a Mob Deep sample, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. What do I want to freaking do? Can you hand me my VR headset? Please? Because I probably want to use it right now, maybe. I need it and the remotes. Yes, I need two. I need the ones that don't have the ring around them, if you see it. So I have, there's basically, what do you mean? The orange headset, but like the controllers that don't have the rings around them, that are white. Challenge accepted. There should be two. It's somewhere. Maybe it's by the couch, like by the foot of it. Come on, lady. Thank you so much. I love you. You don't have to say it back. All right. Yes, you do. You have to say it back or else. Oh, man. All right. Give me a second real quick. Let me bring this on here. Again, I was not planning on doing the test run at all, right? Freaking now, stuff like that. But I do want to see what's in there. For those of you on TikTok, head over to our YouTube side right quick. In that, cause y'all ain't gonna see nothing. If I do that anyways. Let me see something real quick.
Hello? Hello, mister?
Oh man, my battery is gonna. Oh, you know what? How much do I have it? How much do I have it charged though? Alright, let's do this as well. Okay, I need to move this because I can't see anything on my computer. Let's see. Haha. Oh wait. Move that to the side. Oh, I like that I can see my PC still, so that's a good thing. However, you guys still need to see what I can see, and let me see how to do that. I want to tell y'all that I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do, but I moved that freaking into a thing that hold on. Well, actually, you know what? Let me do this real quick. What am I trying to go to? I still don't even know what game I'm even trying to do at all right now. But I'm trying to do the music and this at the same time somehow. Okay, go to this. Every single day and every single night, and I don't even know what the freaking do, but give me a second, y'all. Let me see what the heck am I freaking go, but I don't even know what to do on a weekend. Okay, let me see what I even want to do. You know what? I'll figure out with y'all. Okay, it feels like this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna hit something. I know I'm gonna freaking hit something with this. But yeah, let me stream my view. I just forgot how to do it all of a sudden. Okay. Cast. Go live. What happens if I go live from here? What would it use? I still need to figure that out. And let me see. Web. We're doing web. It's gonna tell me where I need to go real quick. Where I need to go and shit. A lot of times I don't know like where the hell did I open this freaking thing, and I also like be telling y'all that y'all don't know what the hell to do, but like half of y'all always open and soak and soak and soak and the boba choke and the boba the doba doba the choba the globa. Alright, let me go into my web browser. What the hell happened? What the freak happened to it? It's like it disappeared or something. Bro, if you don't get your trying to act like you don't exist, shit. While you trying to do that, freaking there's no way you could even freaking move back. Alright. I still have the web browser in my face. So y'all still gotta give me a minute. Alright, it's telling me to go to as long as it doesn't try to have me log into my thing, I should be good. No. Everybody knows what's up. I'm about to go around. People really don't know what to do, but they know the sound of a freaking cheese, bacon, green, freaking sandwich. I don't even know if we could have seen all the damage. Oh, come on, man. So I'm gonna have to log in. I might have to log in. There's a lot of times where people freaking be jogged and I don't even know like what to do, but I always know freaking there's a lot of like people freaking who saw them. You don't know where the heck to go when you rap. If you're in the chat right now, apologize for any wait time on this right now. I'm trying to, oh shit, it just logged me in already. I guess my next goal is to show my view somehow. Let me see. I gotta figure out how to show just the game essentially. I guess, hold on. I guess that's the closest. How much view do we get with that? That is my computer. Well, no, that's not my computer. That's my computer's over there. Anyways, fudge. What? Okay, where's my remote? Here we go. All right. So I want to freaking try to figure out what I want to try in here. I don't know. Super hot seems like it would be pretty crazy to try. But you know what? Let's see. First, I'm just gonna try doing VR essentially like from where I'm at. See if it's like hold on. Just to see if it'll actually work or if I'm gonna hit things in a game like see, cause I'm still, this one doesn't even have like a thing where I can stand up. Let's put that one in. Nah, come on, give me. Oh, wait, there we go. I can still put it on. All right, so this game, Super Hot, is a classic one. The guys only move when you move type shit, right? Wait, where's my bullet at, bro? I don't even see my bullet. That's not. Is it because I'm in the freaking thing? Is there a way I can change my... You see? Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, I need to change the settings. What can I do with this frame? I'm freaking locked. Rotate, play space, auto adjust, stage transitions, auto, environment brightness. Is that it? Is that, can I do black? I didn't know I could do that. Let me see. I want to see what that looks like. If I can. Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. Again, I'm not in the right position for this game. I'm probably gonna put in another one. Grab it. Nope, give me the gun, give me the gun. Give me the gun. Hey, dog. What's up, my brother? My brother. All right. got that fool. Just want to run this corner.
Excuse me, mister.
Oops. Oh my gosh. And there's one up there. Bam. Nope, missed. He's gonna shoot me. Let me block the bullet with the shotgun. Bam. Okay, what just happened? I have... Ouch, that hurt. What the fuck? So yeah, I need to... Alright, let me try something else. Once again, I'm just testing this out to see what games are better to even try to do this with. And then I'll probably bring in like the music portion of freaking things and stuff like that later. Let me freaking check it out and shit. There's a lot of time where all these freaking artists gotta quit, man. Legit, I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do, but a lot of people up in the chat, they to the sick. Population 1, this is a multiplayer, like, this is like a Fortnite kind of game, but in VR, obviously. Do I still have the chat up? Oh, you know what? I forgot that I have a phone. Wait. I don't even know if the view is still there and shit. Hold up. Hold up real quick. Y'all probably like, hey man, I don't see nothing. Hold on, super hot as heat. All right, okay, you can see it. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I gotta have a playlist. I gotta have a playlist kind of situation. Right? I'll claim it, but I don't need it. I still like my chicken suit. All right, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do, but there's a lot of... No. It just automatically threw me into... I don't want to do that. I kind of feel like I got to restart. But do I? Do I like want to restart? I just like want to try. I don't even know what to do, but you know what? I want to fly inside of the freaking thing that I know that I want to tell y'all. What were you saying? Oh yeah. I haven't tried the mannequin one yet. Red Matter has puzzles that I still want to be able to try. Max Mustard is probably easy to do. Let me make sure I have enough battery though. And also this song is ridiculous. I have Batman too, but I feel like I'm definitely gonna punch the mic with that. Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. Bone Lab. You know what? Let's go back right to the shit. I don't even know what to do, but I'm hopping and I broke and I don't know what to do, but you know what I quote and I don't know what the hell that I wrote. So my mind in a night, Alright, where the freak am I going? Alright, try this one more time because I didn't even get in the game. I don't feel like that's fair. What up, 10 Crimes? We're still doing the show. I'm just testing out something right quick. I I'm testing out if I were to do like VR games while also like doing the music and sort of that, like how possible would it be? But first I have to make sure that I'm able to game in the same position that I essentially stream in, right? So hold on. All right. Remind me to change the mode first, cause that's what I need. Battle Royale. Classic, original squads, man. They still haven't made a free for all, man. Teams of 3, classic, squads, original, man. All right. Hey, uh-oh, no, see, my battery's gonna die. I thought I was gonna have... Hold on. Really? Thought I was gonna have extra battery in it. Thought I was gonna have some extra battery, man. You better hurry up. Freaking a lot of times I don't even like when I tell y'all. Freaking. Come on. All right, there we go. Come on, get us in something. What do you say? You finished The Last of Us? Yeah. I finished all those games. Part 2 is pretty dope. You know what? Let me get this one. Get out of here, you son of a... Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I don't even follow. Come on! Let's get out of here! Woo! So I'm inside. The thing about VR that I always love is that we are in the game. We are in it. It's 3D. What the heck? I just got down where I did. I need to find some weapons. I need to find some weapons. Ish, don't know. Ooh, dual wield. Come on, suckers. I know I'm gonna hit the mic with this. I'm gonna hit the mic a lot of times. I want to tell y'all, like, man, I'm spitting like I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but people are asking me what the heck I am. If y'all haven't tried VR yet, I would highly recommend it. Yeah, because I'm live right now, y'all. I'm talking to my chat. I'm telling them, I'm talking to people who don't have VR. I'm talking to the people who don't have VR right now and letting them know. That's your fault, not mine. Let me see. Supposed to be on my team, man. see, where are the freaking people at? Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry, hold on. What are you doing? Run! Okay. There we go. Nope. Hold up.
Hello.
I feel bad because I feel like you worked at. At where I worked. I'm the chicken. You're the chicken eater. For sure. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, no, you don't.
Excuse me, mister.
Thank you.
Hey, would you like a bullet? I have a few. There you go. Oh, okay. Well.
So far, so good. I'm good with this gun, man. So far, I'm. Oh no! Where you guys at? Wait, I can come. I'm coming to save you. I still see y'all. I see y'all ghosts.
The ghost of Christmas past.
Excuse me, mister. Could you please die?
I see a whole group of people just chilling. What's up, man? Y'all hanging out? Me too. You're dead. And you're dead. I didn't think you were gonna be. You dead. You died. Hey, you. Would you like to die? Yep, you died as well. Don't listen. I got this, guys. Maybe I can't. I feel like one of them are gonna get me right now. Nope. Everyone. Nope. Nope. Come on. Nope. Nope. Come on. Don't do it. Ooh, I got him. We got this. I'm gonna switch weapons. I hope we're gonna regret this. What up, ghost? Am I able to do the thing? I don't even know how to do it. I've never trained in. Oh, snaps. I never learned how to do. I never. Hold up, where's. I feel like the thing. It's talking about what? I feel like somebody's around here. Alright, let me check real quick. I got it. The middle bottom. I see a knife, I see some glasses, a hand, and a Coke. No, that's not it. Yeah. The cross? What about it? Hey, listen, I never thought. Hey, listen. Oh, I gotta move because this thing is gonna eat me. This thing's gonna eat me right now. We'll figure it out. We're figuring it out. Ah, you son of a... My finger. Ah. Listen, we gotta learn this. We gotta learn this. I hit my finger, which of course, oh man, listen. Hold on, there's some guys. I'm gonna have to. Yep, I died. Never mind. Never mind. Ah, my finger. But hey, at least we can try. Oh my freaking gosh. Alright, hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it because my thing is gonna die anyways. Alright, hold on. Oh my goodness. Let me stop the casting. And yeah. Anyways, I'll test that. See how that looked. I might want to do like a different view or something like that. Since when do you do that? I've never heard you say stuff. What you said? My first VR was a Ninjas game in like 2000. I had to block throwing stars and stuff like that. That's crazy. Fudge, man. I hit my finger. And that shit hurts. And that shit hurts. Hold on. Ay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Again, I wanna look at the footage and then we'll sort of determine what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying, if I bring it in. So after that. But yeah, I'll try to come back tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna take a freaking Advil right now. Do you see what happens when you can't see anything in front? I'm gonna have to move this table if I want to do that, but also I know I'm gonna hit the mic, so I'm gonna have to move that further back as well. TV freaking right here, all that freaking stuff, man. Make sure you guys freaking follow us on all platforms, and we will see you and my finger tomorrow, right?
Hating Dr. Mario. Hating Dr. Mario.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so...